All right, all right, all right. It's your boy Jay Reason back again with another NFL Sunday Night Football stream. Tonight, guys, we're getting into your Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Chargers. Next up, we're going to get into your matchup predictor. But before we do, make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for the NFL and NBA. All right, matchup predictor, Kansas City Chiefs 79% versus the Chargers 20.8%. Getting into your season leaders, Pat Mahomes, 2,936 yards, 25 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Justin Herbert coming in with 2,450 yards, 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. On the rushing side, we have Clyde Edwards-Helaire with 293 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. Austin Eckler, 451 yards, 6 touchdowns. Receiving side, Travis Kelce, 640 yards, 8 touchdowns. And Williams with 495 yards, 3 touchdowns. As far as your injury report, Kennard is out, Kando, Jones, Lamons, Smith, Schuster for the Chiefs. And for the Chargers, we have Moore Jr., Stick, Roundtree, Everett, and Hopkins out. As for your spread, Kansas City Chiefs favored it by 5.5, minus 240 on the money line. Plus 196 on the money line for the Chargers. Over and under is 52.5. And that is going to be your pregame info for your Chiefs Chargers Sunday night kickoff. Kickoff is coming up soon, guys. Got about 20 minutes before we get started. Plenty of time to get your drinks, get your food, sit back, relax, hop in the chat. We can chop it up and go from there. There it is. All right. Chad, no, I wasn't worried about what you said. It was more so of a collective of things that was going on. People not understanding how things work with these networks. Along with the chat was super toxic. I could have just shut the chat down, not deal with it. But we had people leaving the stream because they didn't want to see the Bengals Steelers game anyways. So decided to shut it down, go get some food, re-energize, get myself back mentally for this game, and everything's good. I'm back, ready to go. So yeah. Shout out to you, Lori. Thanks, James. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I have no problem. I have no problem preserving my mental health. I'll just, shut things down, turn on some Netflix, call the woman up, take care of some business, and be good for the rest of my night. Shout out to you, Christopher. Thanks a lot, man. Nets World, what up, yo? DZ, what up? Yeah, Daniel, you already know, bro. You already know. What you mean, Father Time? King CJ dual post. What you mean? Round 3, yeah. Without a doubt. No, I'm good. I'm good. Everything's good. Good. So, sometimes you got to take a little break. That's all. You know, for my real fans out there, y'all know I'm at this for 9 hours, sometimes 12 on a Sunday. So, you know, I'm not gonna tolerate garbage when I'm giving away something for free. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all know. When they got me some M&Ms. Might watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving tonight and skip the Mayflower. I see you, bro. Who you got for this matchup? I took the Chiefs in a close one. Yeah, I think the Chiefs take it in a close one. Expecting it to be a good game. Prime time, Sunday night. Chiefs, Chargers. I don't think many people really believed my Cowboys statement when I made it, but hey, Cowboys handle business, without a doubt. Mac and cheese should be a staple of Thanksgiving, in my opinion. Yes, as long as it's made correctly, without a doubt. Chargers are overrated. I think that's a fair and accurate statement. I don't know if they're overrated, though. I mean, it obviously depends on the kind of circle that you surround yourself with and who's talking about football. Right? Who are they actually overrated by? Their own fans or the analyst? Like, who are we talking about specifically? Has to be baked. Yes. You think he threw the Green Bay game by 3 points? Or do you think that the Vikings were so gassed because they gave their everything to beat the Bills? Which one? Rebecca says mac and cheese needs Worcester sauce and dry mustard. I don't know about that one, Rebecca. That's different. That is different. How many cheeses you putting in there? I need to know now. You bringing up recipes and stuff. I put 4 cheeses in my homemade mac and cheese. It's got to be at least 4. Yeah, I think 4 is the minimum. What? Albert says mac and cheese must be left on the shelves. Albert, where are you from? Where are you from, Albert? I need to know. We got to have a discussion. Left on the shelves. 4, we'll use some sharp cheddar, some white, Colby Jack, and pepper jack. Kyle, I've got the Chiefs tonight. Yes, you got to get those edges nice and crispy. Duke, I'm smiling all the time, man. Why you always worried about my facial features, Duke? You like me, bro? Always worried about my facial features, man. I'm always smiling, having a good time, and then here you come. Jay, I want to see you smile. What's up, man? You like me or something? You want to see me smile? You want to fix my mood? I'm having a good time here eating some M&Ms, and you want me to smile for the camera? Say cheese. You want one of those? Cheese. You want one of those? I got you, bro. Cheese. Shout out to you, Roth. Roth, you get it, man. You get it. Mac and cheese. How about them Bills, though, Duke? You was talking all kinds of reckless earlier. I ain't forget. I don't forget nothing. How about them Bills? Let's talk about that. Because I know you got a frown because of them Bills. I know you got an upside down face because of them Bills. Amos like, Jay, stop. All right, let me stop playing. Bills are real good. It was just I'm like I said, I'm content with the victory. I'm not happy about it. I'm content with it. Shout out to you, BK. Thanks a lot, bro. She's like, no, keep going. Duke was being a pain. Exactly. Vermont white cheddar. 4. Get about it. I'm a big fan of cheeses. I like really good imported cheese. I'm not even being bougie, but it's just something about those Italian cheeses that just sets itself way apart. You know, cheese from Greece. It's way different. So different. Love it. The smelly cheeses. Yeah. Yeah. Spanish cheese. Bills versus Miami AFC East Championship. We'll see. Right. I like all cheeses. All cheeses matter. All right. Why is that such a funny word? Cheese curd. It's so funny. Sounds so weird. All right, guys. Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Chargers. Kickoff coming soon. Got about 15 minutes. I'm going to be in rare form tonight. I am ready. I am ready. Blue cheese for my real New Yorkers. My real New Yorkers who eat wings. We we get the blue cheese for it. You don't do no ranch or no wings. Especially buffalo wings. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all already know. Shout out to you, TM Edits. Thanks a lot, bro. Cowboys versus Vikings were different. That was anticlimactic game for real. You know what I think it was? I think like the Vikings got beat so bad, people were mad at me because it happened. I think that's what it was. People were like, they were like trying to like take it out on me. They're like, what? The Vikings got beat this bad? I got to take it out on Jay. It's Jay's fault that the Cowboys cooked the Vikings. I was trying to tell people what was going to happen. I was like, yo, the Cowboys are going to win. And then it happened, and people were like, oh, my goodness, what? I didn't expect them to get blown out like that, but yeah. Shout out to Amos coming through with the $20 super chat. Ric Flair, where you at? Thanks a lot, Amos. Shout out to you, man. That gets a smile. That earns a smile. Shout out to you, Amos. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support. Shout out to the family. Timo says, have you noticed hot sauce prices are skyrocketing? I actually buy the boxes. I buy the boxes from BJ's, so I don't have to worry about like going out to the store when something runs out. You know, I got the boxes of the Red Hot, and yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm sure that I probably will see the next time I go in there when I need to, because prices are just going up on everything. So Rick says, it's your fault my Jets lost today. Jets took a nosedive to last place in the AFC. Sad day. What's up, Frankie? I mean, I guess I'll take responsibility for those Jets losing. Sure. You can put it all on me. That is totally fine. Totally fine. As a hot sauce lover, I'm pissed about these prices. I mean, what are you going to do, right? We're going to write Congress and say, hey, my hot sauce is too high. You guys got to drop this price. Or you're going to go buy it. You're going to buy it. They know you're going to buy it. That's why they can do it. Right? If the toilet tissue companies decided to go up on tissue, guess what happens? They know you're going to like you're going to complain, but you're still going to go buy it. It's just what it is. It's really unfortunate. And they get to blame it on inflation and the economy. Yo, dang, I didn't sell him the kryptonite, bro. I just got a message from a little birdie, right? I got a message from a little birdie, and they were like, this is what's going to happen. And I was like, oh, let me share it to the people that follow me, that actually, pay attention, because I said that Dallas would win, and whoever actually listened to me made some money tonight. There was a reason why Vegas had Dallas favored, even though the Vikings were 7-1. Just saying. Yes, I also ruined the Vikings game. Yep, that was all me. Albert, you already know, yo. You already know. Wendy's got rid of the spicy honey chicken sandwich. Let's riot. There was a spicy honey chicken sandwich at Wendy's? Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I've had there is like their spicy chicken sandwich. Jack Daniels prices are high. I still buy it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're still going to buy it.
Chiefs defense and this Chiefs offense, they got it all working. You guys talked about Pacheco, the screen game. We know Mahomes wants to throw it down the field. I like the Chiefs in this one.
All right, I'm sticking with Chris. I'm going with the Chiefs as well. Jason?
Hey, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams coming back will help the Chargers. They'll throw it down the field more. They'll make some of those plays we're used to see them making. But Kansas City's
without a doubt
tough,
for us.
and they're balanced. They're going to overcome the injuries. I take the Chiefs.
Well, the ball is going to be in the air a lot tonight. The Chiefs, 2 of their best receivers are out. The Chargers, 2 of their best receivers are coming back. Only makes sense to me that the Chargers are going to throw better than the Chiefs tonight and win the game.
Yeah, because this was a 3-point game in week 2. I mean, we saw the quarterbacks going off, and it was a little bit more of a showdown than maybe all of us expected.
Pick 6 turned the game
around, so it could come down to defense. Those were the home team picks brought to you by Lowe's. I'm glad that Rodney...
77% of America's going for the Chiefs. Really interesting. Let me get the poll up going for you guys and see what happens. 77% are going for the Chiefs. I have them taking it in a close game. I have them taking it in a close game, but we'll get the poll going as we prepare for kickoff. Your Chiefs and Chargers. And there it is. Stop that, Rebecca. No political stuff here. You know the rules. What's up, Martin? Shout out to you, bro. How's Gina tonight? How's Gina and Tommy? Lewis, I have the Chiefs tonight. Sherrod, I've got the Chiefs. Yeah, we try to keep the chat free of religion, politics, spam, obviously profanity. Try to keep it family friendly for the most part. Or else the chat will just get way left and then people want to start, taking each other's heads off, and then someone will be in the back like, Jay, get control of your chat. And it looks like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so we gotta keep it clean. For the most part. Did you sell the cure to kryptonite with the Chargers? I don't sell anything. I am just a messenger. That's all. I am just a messenger. I am just a messenger. That's it. What in the world? Hold on. Oh, okay. Actually, you can get rid of this thing now. We don't need the scroll anymore. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're getting through the Sunday night football pregame stuff. Good old Carrie Underwood. Oh, schools are closed tomorrow, huh? Okay. And then Hooker tore his ACL. Yeah, I seen that. So he's out. He is out. Timo, you got to talk over it, bro. That's how it works. You got to talk over it for that 0.3 seconds. What's up, Grant? I'm doing good, man. How you doing? I gotta get some agua. I gotta get some agua. Uno momento. Perfect. All right, here we go. What's up, Rick? Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth tonight. All right, here we go.
They're 7-2. They've won 3 in a row. If they can get tonight, it may be a great December and beyond for Mahomes and company.
It almost assures a division title, right? Doesn't it? But I always thought watching Kansas City was more about the show than it is even about football sometimes.
What's up, beautiful chaos?
If the Globetrotters actually had a football team, you probably would have Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce as their #1 draft pick. It's going to be a lot of fun.
They put on a lot of shows
Rebecca, you all
in front
good.
of us on Sunday nights. Now,
You're good.
For the Chargers, they get their wide receivers back. That is huge because this is an important time for Justin Herbert in the offense.
Yeah, and Justin Herbert is
Duke,
a
question
tremendous
mark.
talent. No question about that.
What's the question mark,
But
Duke?
he hasn't played in a playoff game yet. He is going to face the comparisons to Patrick Mahomes as long as he's playing in this division. And if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. So he's going to get another shot tonight.
He's beat him once.
What's up, Chris? Chris Shea in the building. What's up, bro?
That's why we flexed into this one. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers from Southern California.
All right, Chiefs and Chargers coming up next. Coming up next. All right, so yeah, I'm rolling with the Chiefs on this one. I think it's going to be a close game, but we shall see. Sending out a text, 1 second. All right. Bunch of Go Bills texts and asking me, did I bet on the game and all that beautiful stuff. All right. Second favorite team. That's a good question. Really haven't put much thought into it. I used to be a big Drew Brees fan. It'd probably have to be the Saints. Second favorite team. Priscilla, thanks a lot. Shout out to you. Chris, that's what I said earlier, right? I'm content with the win, but I'm not happy about it. People were like upset that I said that. Like, be happy that we won. It's like, no, like, we're better than that. We're better than that. MVP prediction? Right now, if I had to choose, I'd say Jefferson. Even though they got destroyed today. Things that Jefferson's done this year, we haven't seen in a long time. We haven't seen in a long time. Without a doubt. All right, guys, 425 viewers, 80 likes. We need 20 more to get to 100 before kickoff. You guys know how we do. 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up to get to that 100 before kickoff. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up before kickoff to get to that 100 mark. LA Safari, what up, yo? Yeah. If we hit 1,500 likes, I'll bring the Patron bottle out. We'll make it a Patron night. We got to hit 1,500 likes though. Or you know what? I'll do you one better because people get stingy with the likes. That's fine. We hit 1,000 by halftime. I'll bring out the bottle. 1,000 likes, 1,000 thumbs up before halftime, or by halftime, I should say, by halftime. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do it as we get ready for kickoff here. Chiefs, Chargers. This should be a good one. Rebecca, I've turned over a new leaf. Listen, we all got to change for the better. Become better versions of ourselves as time goes on. Become refined. Be like wine. There it is. Thanks a lot, Grant. Shout out to you. Welcome to the channel. The pads around the goalpost? It's got to be about, I'm guessing, at least 7 feet. Yeah, I'm guessing at least 7 feet, something like that.
But they do get back their top 2 wide receivers. Mike Williams, he was missed the last 2 games with a high ankle sprain, said he feels 200%. And with a huge smile told us he can't wait to show what he can do.
Dragon Ball J, I've been saying it.
Will also return for
I've been saying it all day.
Game of the season. Allen has
Hog dog the Chiefs.
hamstring injury all year. He was a game time decision. Head coach Brandon Staley said he finally
that makes sense because the snow was 6.5 feet, so yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming some parts probably got a little higher, especially in ski country.
And that is good timing for the Chargers in this key AFC West matchup.
Well, Liz, you mentioned math. There it is. Chiefs are up 2. Brandon Staley's Chargers win tonight. They're a game back. Chiefs win, and Andy
Justin Fields MVP next year. It's a tall task.
So essentially, they'd be 4 up with 7 to go. To Chris's point at the top, Kansas City wins. I don't think anybody's catching it. The toss was won by the Chargers. They defer, and the Chiefs will receive. Dicker, the kicker, still around. Cameron Dicker back one more time. Dustin Hopkins still out. The quad and
more vinegary? Well, you know, just add more grapes, Rebecca. Add more grapes.
We are in Los Angeles.
All right, here we go. Chargers kicking off to the Chiefs as we get started.
Chiefs and Chargers, they've given us a bunch.
I got 3.5 TPP.
See what they have for us tonight. A lot of hang time. Pacheco will let it go. And Kansas City's offense will take over at the 25. Here they are.
Patrick Mahomes II, Texas Tech.
Isaiah Pacheco, Rutgers. Kadarius Toney, University of Florida.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Lakewood Junior Spartan.
Justin Watson, Penn.
Travis Kelsey, Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Orlando Brown, Easy Money University.
Joe Tooney, North Carolina State.
Creed Humphrey, Oklahoma.
Trey Smith, Tennessee.
Andrew Wiley.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for Mr. Mahomes and company. Handoff. Pacheco gets 3 yards.
About 3 yards of Morgan Fox with the tackle there. So Patrick Mahomes, I'll take you back to 2018, his MVP season. He threw 50
Trivia at
touchdowns.
halftime, yes.
25 this year with 8 games to go.
Favorite fruit, kiwi, vegetable, broccoli.
League, though, in touchdowns and yards. He's been sensational.
2nd and 7. Quick throw, caught, first down. Fortson gets 11 yards on the catch.
A little more of the tight ends here tonight because of the injuries Melissa just told you about.
Yeah, and anytime Andy Reid can sort of get those big guys on the field, it doesn't mean they're going to go into some kind of a power
broccoli
situation.
and cheese.
They can flank those guys.
Well, that kind of
out.
defeats the
Any
purpose
running
of eating
back can play wide receiver,
broccoli,
any
though.
tight end can play running back.
But you can mix the two and, I guess, make it healthy. Play action. Mahomes in trouble. That ball goes up in the air.
Good pressure from Sebastian
Incomplete.
Joseph
2nd and 10.
Ram, who got in there and rammed Mahomes.
It's interesting. Sebastian Joseph Day sort of went with the play fake initially and then circles all the way back around here to almost make that play. He actually did make the play because he so distracted the throw there. not like to see Patrick Mahomes taking those
Dry rub barbecue.
Pacheco the back.
Handoff. Pacheco. Big run. He's still going. He gets 28 yards.
3-yard line. Good run of 28.
Shout out to you, Tyler.
Pacheco. Longest of his rookie season.
Ric Flair, where you at?
Back around here to this side. And this is what the concern is. If you are a Chargers fan, can they hold up against the run? They're giving up almost 5.5 yards per carry, next to last in the National Football League. And you go, they're playing the Chiefs. Mahomes is going to throw it.
First and 10.
Don't be so sure.
And that number, that 5.4, that improved after the game against San Francisco.
Deep
Mahomes,
throw, incomplete.
Justin Watson's going to see a few more balls thrown his way with the injuries.
That was to
Juju
Watson.
Smith-Schuster and McCole Hardman tonight.
And you start to wonder exactly what this Chiefs passing game might look like. Kadarius Toney, of course, such a threat, not only with the way he can make catches, but also with the way he runs, sort of replaces that McCole Hardman role. But Juju Smith-Schuster is a little
I don't think Joey Bosa's playing.
Kelsey on one side, and it was Juju on the other side that could offset and balance out.
Now with that groin injury.
See who takes over that role.
Quick throw, caught. And that's going to be Gray for 3 yards.
Kyle Van Noy, among others with the Chargers defense, will meet them before third down.
3rd and 7.
Khalil Mack, University at Buffalo.
Sebastian Joseph Day, Rutgers.
Morgan Fox, CSU Pueblo. Kyle Van Noy, Brigham University. Kenneth Murray, Oklahoma. Drew Tranquil, Notre Dame. Asante Samuel, Florida State. Derwin James, Florida State.
Nasir Adderley, Delaware. Bryce Callahan, Rice. Michael Davis, BYU.
Of course, the big names.
3rd and 7 for the Chiefs.
Rusher remains out.
Mahomes
for the Chargers. 3rd and 7.
calling traffic. Pressure coming. Throws. Caught.
Complete, and it's a first down with Sky Moore.
And Moore gets 9 yards. That's a first down.
Western Michigan, with his 8th catch of the year, keeps this opening drive going for KC.
Going to bring a slot blitz off of here and leave Derwin James in the back end one-on-one against Sky Moore. Sky Moore, kind of that Julian Edelman kind of player. Made a little adjustment there on the fly with Mahomes, who just found him.
There was only one Julian Edelman, Chris Collinsworth. There was only one. 1st and 10.
In for the first time. Didn't touch the ball last week. Only played 4 snaps. Touched it here.
Run still going. And Edwards-Helaire gets about 6 yards on the run. 2nd and 4. Yeah, Brian, man, I'm outside in the snow. Got everything set up on the outside. I love calling the games, getting the real feel of the game, being outside in the cold, calling it.
But you saw the effort that time out of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He is
2nd and 4.
And Andy Reid told us last night, I haven't lost confidence in him. We'll see him as the year goes on. He's in here on 2nd and 4.
Play action. Mahomes is hit, but he gets it off. Incomplete to Kelsey.
Pressure was on, and it was Bryce Callahan, the slot corner, who got to Mahomes.
They know they're going to have to try and get after Patrick Mahomes. There's just no other way, and that time they did from the far slot. Brought Callahan all the way through there, and they have made some contact already in this game with Patrick Mahomes, so the game plan going all right, but you have to get off the field here on these 3rd downs.
3rd and 4.
Play 10 of the opening drive, 3rd and 4.
Mahomes. Motion by Kelsey. Throws incomplete. There may be a flag. No. No flag. Field goal coming up.
Patrick Mahomes does not care. You're going to play Kelsey one-on-one, even if it is one of the absolute
What's up,
best
Mandy?
in all of football. Going there anyway, a little contact, not enough. And I guarantee you the Chargers are thrilled with all field goal opportunities on any drive.
Harrison Butker's missed one
Butker's kicking the field goal.
4 games since coming back from an ankle injury.
Perfect snap, perfect hold, kick right down the middle for the Chiefs.
Here tonight.
And that's going to be 3-0 as Chiefs get on the board first. Justin Herbert's up next after we take a quick commercial break. What's up, Bobby Nixon? Shout out to Raymond Horton for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Also, Caspa 2117. Shout out to you. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Did you see the show in Buffalo? I seen the show. I called it. Holding the Chiefs to 3 on the opening drive is a success. Shout out to you, Tyler. Cold as ice. Oh, Duke. We about to do this right now too. Duke, I want your thoughts on the Kyrie situation in the chat. I still had that bone to pick with you. I ain't forget. I ain't forget it all, Duke. I don't forget nothing. Scores 3-0. 10 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Drop it in the chat. Sensibly, respectfully. And I will call the game as we go back and forth in the chat. I'll type it out. Because I'm just that good. Just that good. Monday Night Football, I will be streaming tomorrow. 49ers and Cardinals. That'll be a fun one as well.
Surprised it's not on national television. Everything else is.
Probably is somewhere. What a game last night in the Rose Bowl. USC and UCLA. Terrific time for football out here in Southern California. DeAndre Carter awaits the Harrison Butker kickoff.
Kick is off.
And Carter will let it go, which means the Chargers offense starts at 25 and time to meet them.
Minnesota meltdown was horrible.
Justin Herbert, Oregon. Austin Eckler,
Call that.
Western Colorado.
You think it was a meltdown? I think it was like
DeAndre Carter,
Armageddon.
Trey McKitty, Georgia. Go Noles. Jamari Salyer, Georgia.
They put up 3 points.
Corey Lindsey,
3.
The Ohio State. Zion Johnson, Boston College. Trey Pipkins, University of Sioux Falls.
Pipkins back in the lineup. He missed last week's game.
All right, here we go.
Big news getting those receivers back. There's Keenan Allen in motion. A good sight for Charger fans.
We got to make that move, Eric.
25. Herbert.
Pressure coming. Herbert throws. That's caught. And Allen gets 17 yards on the catch.
Brandon Staley told us it's so good to have Keenan back. He's got a little.
Daniel says
voodoo.
40-3 Chargers. Wow.
He's going to come out to the inside, make him
wow.
No, sir. Going back the other way. Great hands, and the Chargers are off and running right away. Looks different for those two guys on the field.
DeAndre Carter lined up in the backfield.
Quick throw, caught. And that's going to be another 8 yards for Carter.
He and Joshua Palmer have had to step up while Allen and Mike Williams have been out.
Yeah, and I think it's going to really help them down the road, don't you? Because
waiting on that response, Duke. What's your thoughts on the Kyrie situation? Responsibly in the chat, and we can go back and forth.
Who are comfortable in that lead role.
Told you, no
Chargers plus 14.
So is that the whole cast together?
Okay.
But a few of the stars are back. Herbert
Herbert, deep throw to the end zone. This is going to be caught. That's a touchdown. Josh Palmer. What?
Bang, bang, bang. 3 plays to the end zone.
My goodness.
I remember these Chargers. Here they go. This is almost
okay.
An old Kansas City Chiefs play here. Going to roll away and come back all the way across the field with that strong-arm quarterback and Justin Herbert.
My
and
goodness.
How about the response from the Chargers?
50-yard bomb.
Last week, in the same way, really, that they opened it up against the Chiefs in Kansas City earlier this year.
Okay, Herbert.
Confirmation on the score.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Replay to confirm it. With that big arm of Herbert in evidence there. It's 50 yards if it is confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
Elbow comes down. Is the ball.
The ball crossed the plane. It crossed.
Pretty clean to me.
Me too.
And it is. It has been confirmed.
It should be confirmed. It's a touchdown.
At the touchdown, the first opening drive touchdown allowed by
50-yard bomb from Herbert to Josh Palmer.
And Cameron Dicker on for the extra point.
Extra point is up. Got ourselves a 4-point game. Got ourselves a 4-point game. The score is 7-3 after that 50-yard bomb from Herbert to Josh Palmer. 9 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And this Sunday night football, Chiefs and Chargers. As we take a commercial break. A little bit of housekeeping, guys. 843 viewers, 140 likes. We need 60 more likes, 60 more thumbs up to get to that 200 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, guys. We need 60 more likes to get to 200. What's up, Michaela? Who's there? Who's there? I want to play. Who's there? Yo, I thought it was going to be something funny. She made it real creepy. She's like, you. Shout out to you, Michaela. If the bots pop up, then we got to go back to slow mode. So we'll see how it goes. Yo, I haven't seen a Yoo-hoo in like at least 20 years. At least 20 years. That's so hilarious. That's absolutely wild. All right, here we go. They still make Yoo-hoo? Or, yeah, Yoo-hoos? Really? Have they changed the formula?
We've seen some good shows between these two teams.
Nah, Duke, I want to know how you feel now. Don't worry about the old comments. Let's talk about it now.
Don't you feel like they bring out the best in each other?
Respectfully.
It's not just the
Let's talk about it now.
They just know from the familiarity We got to be at a high level against each other.
And it's the divisional games. You know, they spend all the time studying each other.
All right, 1st and 10, Chiefs.
Isaiah Pacheco the back.
Throw is caught. Travis Kelce with 27 yards on the catch.
Of Los Angeles. Asante Samuel Jr. throws him down.
Yeah, first of all, the protection's absolutely perfect here. And if you're going to give that much time to Kelce in a one-on-one situation, I don't care who it is that you have on him. At the time, it was.
Well, I do thank you for the offer, Beautiful Chaos, but
wanted to do with Kelce was keep mixing it up. They were going to give some big.
I got to stay away from the dairy.
Some corners on him, some safeties. That time, the protection just.
Definitely, Tyler. Everyone check out Tyler's comment. Let's show him some love.
He holds on as tackled by the safety this year, Adderley.
Much love to you, Tyler.
To the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and there's Sky Moore. That's the Sky
Thoughts
Moore
and prayers
that I
for your
remember
father.
watching from his college days. A lot of those tough catches over the middle, willing to take a hit. I wonder if his confidence took a little hit as well out here. They had him as a punt returner. He wasn't really that in college. He muffed one, and now he's getting back to really what he is, which is a true slot receiver.
2nd and 2. Handoff. And that's going to be a first down for Edwards-Helaire. 3-yard run.
To the 37-yard line. But you talked about this all week, Chris, and when we had the Chiefs 2 weeks ago. They're the #1 scoring offense without Tyreek Hill, and we know his impact there.
Chris,
in Miami,
always, bro.
But a lot of these pieces that have been acquired are doing a terrific job.
Well, the funny thing is you're just not getting as many sort of those shell coverage on the back end, and Eric Bieniemy, he knows all about that. They're actually seeing more man-to-man without Tyreek, and this is an offense. You play a man-to-man, good luck.
1st and 10.
And a timeout taken by Kansas City here at the halfway point.
Timeout is taken here by KC.
Well, we mentioned the elevation of play when it's Chargers.
I'll take us to a little quick commercial break. I want to point out something. You know, when people are in the chat, they got stuff going on with family. This is what it's all about. You know, my mission with this channel was to bring people together for sports and turn it into a sports family, and that's what it's been. You know, so it's good to see that people actually care when someone says something like that in the chat. So shout out to you guys. Much love.
If the Chargers had won that one, you know, we're basically tied up going in here.
1st and 10, little pitch play, and Kelce goes nowhere, but they blow it. Wow, they blew it dead. So it's going to be no gain on the pitch play to Kelce.
Look at Drew Tranquil out there. He's like, no, you're not playing that, man. Gonna flip. Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah, Edwards-Helaire.
Helaire is
and Kelce,
grabbing at his thigh.
Honestly, he's a little crazy. Who else would flip it back to his quarterback there? You know, but that's the way they play, and they don't apologize for it. I mean, they play that way in practice.
Jerick McKinnon is the back here on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
So often a receiving outlet for Mahomes.
Mahomes on the run. Gets away. No. They take him down, but he gets 3 yards out of the run. 3rd and 6.
Still pulled down. They actually gained a couple of yards and some pain along the way.
That's a strong man right there. Let's take a look. Sebastian.
Shout out to you, Thomas.
Day. He's over there working against Tooney. When he gets a hold of Mahomes, just grabbed him by the arm and kind of yanked him straight down, didn't he? Did he get the face mask at all? No. Wow.
3rd and 6. They are in Butker's field goal range. 3-man route.
Throw is incomplete. No flag. And that is going to be 4th and 6. This leads to another field goal for Butker.
It's a really good route that time by Valdez-Scantling. Had him open. This is that 2-man. So they've got 2 guys deep behind this. Really makes a good move. And when I first saw it, felt like he sort of jerked him backwards, but I really think that Valdez-Scantling really just sort of slipped.
52-yard attempt here.
52-yard field goal.
That's the longest field goal in the league this year at 62.
Kick is up. Right down the middle.
2 for 2.
Good. 6-7. Chargers holding on to a 1-point lead as we have 5 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter in this Chiefs and Chargers Sunday night game. Shout out to you guys for all coming together. It's a beautiful moment seeing right now in the chat. This is it's what it's all about, without a doubt. $25 more likes, guys. 25 more likes gets us to 200. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. 25 more likes, 25 more thumbs up, guys. I have before, Brian. How did the Cowboys beat the Vikings so bad? The Vikings wasted all of their energy on the Bills.
One ball going to Allen, but the other attention.
Every ounce of it.
2 more good gains and a touchdown.
Yeah, Mike Williams really is the guy that breaks those pure man-to-man kind of defenses, the zero blitzes and all that, just because he's so good one-on-one down the field.
Butker looks good tonight. 2 good field goals, 2 good kickoffs. Touchback as they take over the 25. Here's the KC defense.
George Karlaftis, Purdue.
Derek Knight, Florida State.
Chris Jones, Mississippi State.
Frank Clark, Michigan.
Nick Bolton.
To win by 3 points, might I add. All right, here we go.
Juan Thornhill, Virginia. Justin Reed.
Chargers up. Chargers up.
Trent McDuffie, Washington.
And the big name there early in the intros, Frank Clark, the defensive lineman suspended the last 2 games for violating the league's personal conduct policy. Back in the lineup tonight.
Handoff. Eckler.
Down and run for Austin
7 yards on the run.
For the
Second and 3.
As this drive starts. So the story with Herbert, it's his 42nd start. His first start came.
Braden, I think Bill Belichick's going to break down that tape, see what the Cowboys did, and exploit it, without a doubt.
The numbers were a little bit down because of that injury and the injuries to the wide receivers.
Second and 3.
We're good. Ready? We're winning. 7 on first down. Eckler again.
Eckler, gets wrapped up. Quick.
Terrific linebacker Nick Bolton, second year out of Missouri, was there to shut it down quickly.
You talk to Steve Spagnuolo, and he will tell you that Nick Bolton is
basketball
just
mostly
one of those
beautiful
guys that
chaos.
he has never
After
coached
basketball,
anybody
it's
more
pretty
instinctive
slow.
and more dedicated to the game than what he is. There was a play the last time these two teams got together, a trick play that inside linebackers miss almost every time. He was all over it and really helped turn that first Charger game around.
3rd and 2.
Sabres.
Stone Smart is in the lineup for the
Pressure
Chargers.
comes. That's caught.
Williams, the big body goes up and brings it in.
That's a catch.
At the 48-yard line. Let's see if he's
8
okay.
yards.
And Williams comes back from those injuries. And very careful watching his ankle. He went up there to get it.
Nice little toe tap.
They're going to hurry up, but they don't have to.
They're going to hurry up with a run. With
Handoff.
Eckler.
Another 7-yard run for Eckler.
You can see
yeah, the college football playoffs,
yeah. It's a problem for the Chargers as well because he is the guy. Remember the Kansas City Chiefs and Steve Spagnuolo, they love bringing pressure, and they love bringing that zero blitz, which means no free safety. The reason you don't do that against the Chargers is one guy, Mike Williams, and now he's on the sideline.
A high ankle sprain. You can see he just came over that dejected walk. For Herbert on 2nd and 2 out of the pocket.
Herbert throws. Another catch.
A bobble on Joshua Palmer.
Another catch.
At the 33-yard line, it's a first down.
I tell you, we see a lot of these quarterbacks rolling left, rolling right, and making throws, but we were talking about a little bit earlier just
what's up,
how
Quincy?
Those number 2 receivers have grown in confidence, and we're already seeing the impact here tonight with Joshua Palmer.
Handoff. And Eckler gets another run. 5 yards, 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs 28.
Touchdowns. He has 10. Nick Chubb has 11.
No problem, Quincy. Thanks for being here, man. Shout out to you.
Lions has 12 touchdowns, but Eckler in his 6th year, undrafted out of Western State in Colorado, has really developed into one of the all-purpose top players.
Quintonio, what up, bro?
And he really carried the passing game. I mean, he is the leading running back in all the National Football League in every category. So when all those receivers were hurting.
Shout out to you, Andy. Pressure coming. Herbert throws. Pass broken up. Incomplete. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5.
And he's going to need the athletic training staff to check on his right arm.
And Palmer is down. It's not good. You don't want that.
So all the talk here at the
down
top
on his
of
back.
Getting the receivers back.
He sits up.
For the Chargers. In this drive, Williams limps off, and now they look at Palmer.
Quick commercial break, guys, as looks like there's going to be an injury timeout here for Palmer. He was sitting up, so it may be something small. Score 6-7, 2 minutes, 48 seconds left in the first quarter as the Chargers have 3rd and 5 at the Chiefs 28. Quick shout out to Rafaela and DeAndre Small for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Parlay says, Jay, can Herbert go for 250? Yes. Yes, he can. What's up, John? Says, go Bolts. Chargers fan in the house. All right, guys, 1,084 viewers, 210 likes. The next goal is going to be 500. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. We need 290 more likes, 290 more thumbs up to get to that 500 mark. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Tomorrow night, we have Monday Night Football. It's going to be your 49ers and Cardinals. I will be streaming, so make sure you lock it in and, of course, subscribe. And we'll be having some fun for that game tomorrow. I've got the 49ers for that game in Mexico and Mexico. Mexico tomorrow. And tonight, Mandy, I have the Chiefs in this one. 1-point game as we get to the commercial break. Niner gang for tomorrow. Shout out to you, Priscilla. Michaela says, y'all, it's cold outside. It is very cold. It is 13 degrees. 13 degrees. It's freezing. It is freezing. It's going to be a good one for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm excited for Thanksgiving for a multitude of reasons. Great food, football, friends and family. And, of course, I'll be sharing, half of the day with you guys as well. So shout out to you guys. We'll be having some fun. Cash giveaway on Thanksgiving Day. We're going to have some fun, guys. So make sure you lock it in as we get back to it.
Look at his elbow. Mike Williams remains on the sideline along with Palmer. It is 3rd and 5.
Herbert throws incomplete, too much. And that will lead to a field goal
We'll see a 46-yard field goal attempt
for the Chargers.
I always
For the
enjoyed watching
Chargers.
Keenan Allen play and the change of speeds, a little bit like Travis Kelce does it as well.
What's up, Frederica?
They'll get synced up here as the night goes along. There's another guy we're going to keep our eye on tonight, too. This Stone Smart, number 48.
Mandy, all you got to do is show up and we'll have trivia.
They're somebody who might be a sneaky impact.
That's all you got to do.
That's the one.
46, Cameron Dicker.
Field goal is up. It is good. 4-point game, 6-10, as the Chargers score a field goal. Next up, it's going to be Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs ball with 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. What time Thanksgiving? It's going to be all day. I'll be streaming 3 games, starting with the Bills and Lions. So halftime, we'll probably do trivia on each one, and we'll probably have a little cash giveaway for each game. Your boy Jay is feeling very thankful for you guys, so I'll be giving back. Feeling very thankful for each and every one of you. What's up, Robert? Shout out to you, bro. Aries, I'm a slay trivia. I don't know, yo. I don't know. We got some scholars in here. We got some scholars on the channel. Mandy Watson, how much cash? Would it matter how much cash? Or does that determine what it means to you? Let me know. I don't know. It could be $5. Could be $100. We'll see. We'll see.
Kickoff will be untouched. Touch back to the 25, down to Melissa.
Mike, an injury update on Chiefs running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He came off, you saw on that last drive. He had a quick exam by the head athletic trainer and was walking around a bit doing calf raises. He limped off the field into the x-ray room. He is officially questionable with a right ankle.
All right, Melissa, that's a tough one for the team, but also the individual, because after not touching the ball at all last week, involved early. And Edwards-Helaire is out, so Pacheco in the backfield runs away from Sebastian Joseph Day and others.
Mandy, I would say 500 first game, 100 second game, and last game 1,000. So, all right, so I'm going to do this now. I'll tell you this. I would give away $500 a game if I received donations at that level. I'd have no problem doing it. But me giving away $50, $100, even $200 is definitely doable. But we're not at the point to where we're getting like $500 donations in a game or $1,000 donations, because at that point I would be giving that away. So sounds like you want somebody to pay your rent, and we're just having some fun over here, yo. Trying to help somebody recuperate some grocery funds for Thanksgiving, yo.
Protected from low and
All
high
right.
contact to the head. That did appear to be to the head on that one.
Bryce Callahan, the slot corner, was the one who got hit. Thank you, Terry. So the flag of the half the distance makes it 1st and 21.
Pressure. Mahomes throws it away.
Got hit again. Chris, that's probably like 3 times already in this opening quarter that Mahomes has been hit and knocked down, that time by Khalil Mack.
Yeah, and what we see is that anytime Khalil Mack's going to swing out here, you're going to get Mahomes up in here. What a lot of teams now do is they'll leave somebody in the middle of the field.
Shout out to you,
and
John.
intentionally run him wide and try and run basically a trap so they can dictate where Mahomes is going to scramble toward and then send somebody right there. So we'll keep an eye on that one, too.
So they open the door for you, but you're there to answer them.
Little tease.
All right.
Play action. Mahomes steps up, throws. That's caught. Watson for 13 yards.
Watson, gain of 5 for the 50-year receiver out of Penn.
Well, one thing we know about Patrick Mahomes, it just doesn't matter, right? Whenever he's on the move, you're going to see something magical. He grew up with the New York Yankees, shagging fly balls out there in the outfield, and you know how those guys like to goof around during pregame warm-ups.
The game was 13, so it's 3rd and 8 from the 27-yard line.
3rd and 8. Mahomes throws, caught. Kelsey. He's still going. And he gets 34 yards. He's hyped up. 34 yards for Travis Kelsey.
You have to realize Kenneth Murray is one of the faster players.
Ric Flair, where you at?
Out here. And so you would go, yeah, he'll match up with Kelsey. Yeah, no problem. Not after that little double arm shove, he's not going to. It is just the subtleties of the guy himself. Travis Kelsey has a million different ways to get open, and you better be a professional cover man if you're going to do anything about it.
Ball to 39. It was a gain of 34.
And that's going to be a run by McKinnon for 5 yards.
Just inside the 34-yard line. A good 5-yard run for the 9th-year running back in his 2nd year with Kansas City.
But what we haven't seen so far is that the Kansas City Chiefs have decided to stick to that running game, right? So we'll see here because
hey, you guys got the jokes tonight, huh?
So many defensive
What's up, Mandy?
At some point, that group is going to wear down.
As they did last week.
Slim Chickens.
Final 10 seconds of this first quarter. And Mahomes flushed to his left.
Mahomes going to run. Spins, gets the first down. There is a flag, so this is coming back.
The flag back where Mahomes escaped.
A butterfly.
Well, Braden Fajoko was saying I got held, so we'll see if that's
yeah,
what happened.
Ridiculous. Oh, man.
Holding. Offense number 52. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
We have the center, Creed Humphrey.
Now, arguably the best center in all of football. Actually, both these guys in this game out here.
Yep.
You could make a strong argument. Corey Lindsley on the other side, but Humphrey yet to give up a sack this entire year. Probably the best combination run blocker and pass blocker out there in the game.
Penalties marched off. Start the clock. The quarter ends.
All right. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score is 6-10. When we come back to the second quarter, it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Chiefs as we take a quick commercial break. He said I thought it was Slim Shady. That's hilarious. Shout out to that programmer 684 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Not Fred Sanford, yo. Yo, I said a butterfly, right? A butterfly is an insect with wings. saying it in my head and it's just not working, Mandy. I don't know. I'm trying to work it out in my head. It's just not. It's not doing anything. Yo, y'all are a trip, yo. That was the Cowboys game. All right, we got to get back to the game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 15.
Neither do the Kansas City Chiefs. It's just the way it goes.
You're right. 2nd and 15 to start this quarter. Mahomes firing.
Mahomes, he throw. That's caught.
To the tight end, Fortune. Ball comes out as Fortune comes down. And he's going to be
Fortune for 40 yards.
It's a gain of 40 and first.
Are you kidding me?
All the weapons out here. Jody Fortune's going to be the guy going across the field. And you're going to see Callahan is going to turn back sort of towards the boundary, and when he tries to flip back around to find the ball, it sailed right by his nose.
2 receptions.
1st and goal.
And now we're down inside the 5 where the Chiefs are so creative. And we get a timeout taken by the Chargers.
All right, timeout by the Chargers.
Los Angeles, their first of the half.
They may have had one too many players out there on the field as they were trying to get their personnel in there at the 4-yard line. Each team's had it twice. Each team has scored. Here are the Chiefs at the 4-yard line. Sometimes we oversell. I think we sold just right.
Just right in this one. Yeah, it's kind of like an old AFL game, don't you think, where they were just flying up and down the field, and it has that sort of energy as well. You knew historically they had.
I think Rick wanted it
in them. But
that's what it was. Rick wanted it to happen.
And really every team.
There's no touchdown yet.
Built around how do we stop the Chiefs?
Yet.
And so you know they've got something special lined up for them tonight.
All right, here we go. Quick throw. Kelsey gets it, and there's a touchdown.
Into the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown.
There it is.
Did he do a little Dion into the end zone?
Be nice, Jonas.
Let's check him out. There you go.
Travis Kelsey, touchdown.
Dion, one of the great college coaches in the game now. Enjoy this one.
Kelsey. Then he gave you a little LT finger roll at the back end here.
He's a beauty.
He's so talented. 9 touchdowns on the season for Travis Kelsey.
Extra point is up.
Making his mark in NFL history amongst tight ends.
And that is good. Scores 13-10.
Drive 5 of the night, score 5 of the night.
Now take us to another quick commercial break. Scores 13-10, 14 minutes left in the second quarter as we got ourselves a game. 3-point lead for the Chiefs. Chiefs have been good but quiet this year. I'll be honest with you. Quiet gets you into the playoffs, and then quiet gets you into the Super Bowl. That's what quiet does. You don't have to be loud. You just got to win. KC is away. I don't know, Albert. I think the insect one was last week. I'm pretty sure it was. Dream car? Maybach Accelero? Yeah. Maybach Accelero. It's a dream car. It's like 16 million or something like that. 16, 17 million. It's ridiculous. '66 Chevelle SS. It's a very nice vehicle.
And Jason Garrett and Tony Dungy will join me in Minneapolis to spend Thanksgiving.
Basketball, point guard.
DeAndre Carter will take it from the goal line. Got a good block on the edge, and Carter turns it upfield. Nice return across the 30 and to the 32. Melissa.
Mike, Chargers wide receiver Mike Williams limped off the field on their last drive. He started testing out his right ankle on the sideline.
TBS, what are you doing, bro?
Their head athletic trainer
what is that even in response to?
The last two games with a right high ankle sprain, and he told us he felt 200% coming into this one. It was so excited to show what he could do. He's been lightly jogging on the sideline, having conversations with Keenan Allen, but no helmet in hand.
Yep, so on the sideline for now, Melissa, so have that duo that
play action. Throw is caught. Spiller gets 8 yards. Jason, 3.5 feet.
Yeah, it's sort of ironic, isn't it? The first play we see out of
45 minutes away, they got 6.5.
A running back coming out of the backfield.
What's up, Majors?
Chris Jones turn and go get this one here.
I am not streaming the World Cup. No.
Of late. 5 sacks in his last 4 games, and he had 2 sacks the first time these two teams get together. The Chiefs are going to win. He's going to have to be a major factor.
That's why we have rules in the chat, guys. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 for Herbert,
and that's going to be a first down as Eckler runs for 7 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
And here's exactly what Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, was worried about. Could they get that running game going with Austin Eckler?
Going quick, pitching it out. Joshua Palmer, that one is strung out and thrown down by the man Chris mentioned before, Jalen Watson, who had the pick 6, the Thursday nighter, week 2 for the Chiefs against the Chargers.
Yeah, and it's not just Jalen Watson. You look at the defensive backfield here of the Kansas City Chiefs. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9 defensive backs are rookies. Like, how do you do that in the National Football League? But they can all play, and they have all made big plays. Trent McDuffie, though, number 21, is going to be a really special player.
2nd and 12.
Shuffling at the line for 2nd and 12.
Throw is batted down, incomplete. 3rd and 12.
Who's been so good over the last few years.
Yeah, NBA normally Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Yeah, not too bad at getting sacks either. He got his 100th career sack in that last one, but they have really done a fantastic job of getting their hands up and making those plays.
And that's going to be a sack.
And the Chiefs get there quicker.
Herbert loses 8 yards.
It's the guy who sacked Herbert or hit Herbert when he got hurt in KC.
And this is going to be a 3 and out.
Down and will force the game's first punt.
Denied. Zion Johnson right in here is going to end up in a one-on-one. The rookie, we were talking about the rookies on the other side. You got to play them in the National Football League in this day and age. They don't give up a lot of sacks at all. The Chargers don't, but big time play that time by Michael Dana.
J.K. Scott for the very good hang time. Dangerous Canarius. Tony back deep to receive. They're going to run up on this one. Ends up being a 46-yard kick that he fields at the 16.
And they get it back to the 21, it looks like.
That's where swarm this guy.
Kansas City will start.
Mahomes will start.
That'll take us to a quick timeout commercial break. Mahomes and company will be starting at the Kansas City 21. 1st and 10 as they get the ball back. Defensive stand by the Chiefs. All right, some quick housekeeping, guys. 1,178 viewers, 278 likes. The next goal is 500, guys. We need 220 likes, 220 thumbs up. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button, guys. It is much appreciated, and I do thank each and every one of you for the support. App State what? Uh, 3.5. What's up, Conrad? Yeah, I'll be streaming the playoffs for college. So once the playoffs get going and the championships, we'll be streaming them. Shout out to Happy Dog for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Edge of the world, the FIFA World Cup. Streaming on Peacock, Mundial 22 on Telemundo. There's Clark Hunt, the chairman and CEO of the Kansas City Chiefs. Clark and his late dad Lamar, always big in soccer in the United States. As a matter of fact, Clark and his family are going over to
1st and 10
tomorrow.
Do you guys really want me to stream the World Cup tomorrow?
You can catch them all for the next month in Spanish.
Drop it in the chat.
On Telemundo, my man Andres Cantor, amongst others. Pacheco, the first down carry here to the 27-yard lines. The Chiefs scored on all 3 of their drives to start tonight.
You're sort of joking around about Isaiah Pacheco and what happened when
You know what? We're going to do it like this.
in that game a week ago. He got mad, he got angry, and he ran like it during the course of the game. I was like, somebody be the designated get a mad coach over there.
Emptied out for Mahomes on 2nd and 3.
Mahomes under pressure. Throws it away.
Throws it to the sideline. Gets it there and incomplete. It was Morgan Fox in hot pursuit.
Yeah, as a general rule, a lot of the pressure against the Kansas City Chiefs this year have really come off of either edge. The interior guys really have been very stout. It's been the 2 tackles that have given up a lot of pressures this season. The outside, Wiley's given up 6 sacks, and Orlando Brown on the other side, just 2 sacks, but one of the top pressure allowers in the league.
Khalil Mack's going to come test him out here on 3rd and 3. Mahomes got rid of it.
And that's going to be off the back of Kelsey's shoulder, incomplete. And this will be a 3 and out. Going back to the Chargers.
Travis Kelsey is trying to chip and help in the protection here, and as he does that, he never gets his head back around for the route. And Kelsey, really on some of these plays, it's sort of like The Matrix, that movie where they
shout out to you, Gregory. Thanks a lot, man.
He and Patrick Mahomes and everybody else is running around like crazy. That time, too slow motion.
I like it. DeAndre Carter's back for the Tommy Townsend punt. Townsend having an exceptional season so far.
Ooh, kick was almost blocked.
Push there. Ball goes out of bounds around the 30. The kick will be 43 yards. And the Chargers taking over around their own 30. And we go down to Melissa.
Mike,
thanks a lot, Frederica. Thanks for the love.
Is from Virginia and played football at the University of Virginia. Tonight, he is wearing custom cleats to honor the victims of the shooting that occurred last Sunday night. UVA football players Lavelle Davis Jr., Deshaun Perry, and Devin Chandler were killed. And tonight, Thornhill told me it hurts big time. These are my brothers, and I want to do anything I can to help.
So many players who have Virginia as part of their life around the league showing similar support tonight. Melissa, you a UVA alum. All of us, our thoughts with the Cavaliers, the Virginia family after this very
Pass is broken up, 2nd and 10.
Incomplete as Herbert.
As Herbert is on his back.
It's just unbelievable, isn't it? On a campus like that, and it just sometimes you just wonder what in the world's going on with the world.
It's been a tough week. Idaho, Colorado Springs, these incidents have become far too common in our society. Football community support for one of their own, 3 of their own, all across college and pro this week. Good run here by Eckler. He'll take it to the 36-yard line as we'll have 3rd down for the Chargers offense. Defense is settling in a little bit.
So on the next
to a hot start here tonight.
The next commercial break, we'll get into the dialogue for this World Cup. Yeah, I mean, it'll bring a wide audience, but at the same time, it's like that wide audience may only be around specifically for the World Cup. They may not like American football or American basketball, you know, so then it's kind of like, what's the point? Who am I really appealing to at that, you know, for soccer?
3rd and 4,
Herbert throws, that's caught.
First NFL catch.
Smart for 6 yards.
2-yard line. So this guy was a high school championship quarterback in California, then went to a couple of schools. Eventually, he's a tight end to the NFL.
Yeah, and we were talking with Brandon Staley, and he only went on for about a half an hour about this kid. So I was like, he's so good. How come you're not playing him? And then Gerald Everett ended up with the groin injury and couldn't make it out here. And
what's up, Bianca?
It was almost like that Staley talked himself into playing him, and maybe for good reason.
42-yard line, Herbert.
Dang, she came in here directing stuff. Bianca came in here. She was like, spam the Chiefs, y'all. Spam the Chiefs in the chat if you think they're going to win.
As we come up on 9 minutes left in this first half.
Yeah, and Isaiah Spiller,
shout out to you, Bianca.
Sony Michel, you know that
like, spam the Chiefs. Spam it.
But Isaiah Spiller, a little bit more of a shake and bake kind of guy, and they want to give him a few more carries, take a few carries.
You know what, Rick? You might be right.
Austin Eckler, who had to carry the load.
You might be on to something, Rick.
Season. So they're really trying to integrate him more and more.
What's up, Bianca?
Mike Williams and Keenan Allen.
Shout out to you. How about them Bills?
2nd and 7, play action for Herbert. Got 2
throw is caught. Carter for 20 yards. 1st and 10 at the Chiefs 35 now.
Jalen Watson on the tackle.
It's really a good route. Watch Carter go up the field, press it there, look to the outside to the right, and then break back across against the rookie Jalen Watson. So Herbert has made some hay in this game doing what the Chiefs have always loved to do, which is to run those receivers across the formation to the other side of the field.
First down for the 35. Out quick to Joshua Palmer.
Palmer gets around the edge, still on his feet.
Stays strong against a half dozen to the 29-yard line.
It's really a great way, and you don't know if he saw Willie Gay or not on the outside edge. But so many times the answers, whether it's that double-A blitz inside or you look outside and the outside linebacker starting to creep towards the line of scrimmage, which Gay was on that one, and the quarterback will just raise up and flip it out there and let one of his playmakers make a play.
Play 7 of this drive. Pull it, throw it. Palmer again.
Palmer gets the first down.
Chris, sometimes franchises
6-yard
are always
catch.
searching for a quarterback. It seems like the Chargers always have one and always have a really good one. I even think of, obviously you have Fouts and Rivers and Doug Flutie and Drew Brees were here at points in their career. And you obviously go back to the 70s. They always have somebody, and now it's Herbert who sneaks it here and gets the first
Herbert's
down
going to sneak
inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Mike, and we've talked about this quite a bit this week, I think there's a chance this Chargers team gets really good at the end of the year. Now, they have to kind of hang on while they're going through all the injuries that they're going through. And, of course, Rashawn Slater
Bobby,
is their
maybe
tremendous
not.
left
I may have to take a phone
tackle
call.
out with a biceps injury, but he also could come back possibly.
Shout out to Frederica coming through with the $5 Cash App donation.
He was a left tackle. And they trapped him as
Thanks a lot, Frederica. Thanks for the support.
He hasn't given up a sack all year. He's been unbelievable.
Handoff. Big run up the middle. First down. Spiller gets 11 yards on the run. You know, Ryan, I was thinking the same thing. I'm going to check.
Johnson there. Watch the guard get the double team and then come back at the last second to make sure that Nick Bolton doesn't make that play, and Spiller just hit it hard inside. So a little bit of inside, a little bit of outside, pass over the middle. It's a heck of a drive going here.
You mentioned Johnson. He's the first-round pick. So 2 rookies on this offensive line with all the other injuries around. Young guys, they're all keeping Herbert upright. Number 13, another inside give. Eckler.
No, Isaiah is not related to C.J. Spiller.
7-yard line. You're kind of in the area where.
Shout out to Libre coming through with the $2 super chat donation. Says stream it, get those eyeballs on your brand.
Lombardi calls the plays.
Man.
The offensive coordinator had that responsibility for a couple of
And
years.
we're
in
at
Detroit, but
60%.
really brings a dozen years of that great experience.
This is
around New
interesting.
Orleans, and matching wits with Steve Spagnuolo's been a head coach in the NFL, defensive coordinator now in year 4 here with Kansas City.
Stream it. Get those eyeballs on your brand.
One of the best.
Shout out to you, Libre.
Second and 4, Eckler bouncing.
Eckler bouncing around just short of the first down.
The 3-yard line as Juan Thornhill, as Melissa was talking about earlier, up from that safety spot to make the tackle.
We've been enjoying watching Austin Eckler. Watch the way he uses his off arm. It's almost, what is it, the Karate Kid, the wax on and wax off stuff.
Mr. Miyagi.
It one way, if he wants to turn the other way, he's like driving a big 18-wheeler or something.
They are just short of the 3rd down. The first down on 3rd down here. And the timeout taken by Brandon Staley.
Timeout. Los Angeles. They're second of the half.
So the
All right,
Chargers
the
down
Chargers going to call a
2-1
timeout here.
in this first half. When we talk about
They're at the Kansas City 4, 3rd and 1. All right, so the World Cup. You guys, 61% of you saying yes. I'm going to be honest. I don't think, well, I'm not going to say think. I mean, I understand the game of soccer. I just don't know if I'm going to be a viable option for you guys to watch it with, right? I just don't know.
Timeout taken. Let's see. They're pointing to the Chargers, but it would be the other way. Timeout Chiefs. So out of the timeout.
Kansas City called their second timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
It's going to be another timeout here.
To the line. As soon as the whistle was blown ready for play, did that explosion huddle get to the line and go? And Andy Reid's mad that he feels like the ball wasn't ready for play on his side.
Yeah, but the officials marked it ready for play, and they had tried to make a late substitution.
Yeah, they tried to get him on the offsides.
And Chris Jones saved him. He's the one that called the timeout.
It was interesting because they come out of a timeout, the Chargers, and you don't know what personnel they're in. So they're kind of walking out there. They explode out of the huddle, and now the Chiefs are trying to match personnel, but you don't get the chance to wait for it because it's out of a timeout.
And the other part of it is when it's down on the goal
He's
line,
like,
you have to run
why
the
do a
long
poll
way
then? The people have
from
spoken.
the 30-yard line to get out there to make that substitution.
Out of 185 votes, 59% saying yes.
Here, and now the Chiefs are doing their substitution. Storm Norton is eligible. The extra offensive lineman in. And After all that on 3rd and inches, it's the fullback.
And that's going to be a first down for the Chargers. Horvath gets the 2 yards.
First and goal.
Merch is on the way. Supernova is on the way.
You could hear Justin Herbert up there saying kill, 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 because what happened was they had the quarterback sneak on, but they had this filled up. Watch everybody play this like it's a quarterback sneak. But instead of messing around with that, he goes, I'm just going to hand it to the fullback Horvath, and we'll end up picking it up that way.
First and goal, Chargers try to take the lead. It is Eckler following the fullback.
Eckler pushing.
What else is new? Eckler touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Was a flag down.
Yeah. So that's a touchdown for the Chargers.
Let's see if it's at the end of this play. And it's a face mask.
Yeah, there it is.
And it looks like that is what it is.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. Personal foul.
Face mask on the defense.
Defense number 32. Los Angeles has the choice of enforcing that foul on the try or the kickoff. They have decided to put it on the kickoff. The score is good.
It'll be 16-13. Nick Bolton with the personal foul.
Yeah, and they got Dicker the kicker. They're not going to mess around with him, man. Let him kick. He's the greatest. We even took a picture with him the other day at practice. He's famous, man.
Extra point is up. It is good. Score is 17-13. 4-point game. Chargers up with 3 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second quarter. All right, this is where I'm at. I don't want to run into a brick wall calling the World Cup. Like, if I was going to start streaming soccer, right, I'd want it to be as less of a more important game than the World Cup. Like, that would be my first soccer game I would ever stream, right? And I have the confidence to basically do it, but I don't know the game in its entirety, right? So I don't want to, like, stream something and it's like something happens and I don't know, like, what it's about, or like the penalties or the fouls or the calls or anything like that. And then someone's freaking out in the comments because they don't know this is my first time calling the game. They're just like, yo, I'm here. You're streaming it. You're supposed to know what the hell you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense logically because I don't really fully understand the sport to the point where I could feel okay at like announcing it and calling it. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Rebecca. We're going to do cornhole instead. We're going to do cornhole streams instead. Major says, don't do it. Let Juan do it. Yeah, that's why it would be cool, because someday you're going to be able to say that the first game was the World Cup. Man, it's stuff like that sounds really good. And I know, like, you guys believe in me, and I really do love all you guys for that fact. I'm going to sleep on it. I mean, obviously, we're doing Monday Night Football tomorrow. The World Cup starts at like 1:30 Eastern Standard. So I'm gonna do some research tonight once this is over. Sleep on it. And if I do decide to do it, I'll drop it in the community chat, the community post. I'll let you guys know. So. Paper Tiger, I know who Christian is. Oh, man. You guys are hilarious.
Super Bowl, $5.5 billion stadium. Hosting so many events. They're going to kick off here from midfield, and interestingly, they have J.K. Scott, the punter, out here holding.
What's up, Brent? Shout out to you, bro.
Straight up one of those sky kicks to the sideline and forcing him out of bounds. That's brilliantly done by the Chargers special teams to pin the Chiefs back at the 6. And Chris, you made this point in break. Why don't more teams do what we just saw the Chargers do?
That is a mistake we typically do not see out of the Kansas City Chiefs. That ball would have gone out of bounds anyway, or he could have stood out of bounds, caught the ball, and done it that way. But this is just a young player who really has not had enough experience back there. He will never forget again. Dave Kill will remind him gently.
Absolutely. About those two options he had. And credit Ryan Ficken, the Chargers special teams coordinator, with a kicker who's only been here for a few weeks, and Dicker.
We're doing cars for Monday Night Football.
To run it in that spot. So a long field for the Chiefs and a run of 4 yards for Pacheco just across the 10-yard line.
Mike, one of the interesting things about the Kansas City Chiefs on offense is that they have
No, I believe you guys. Like, I understand there's a complete love for it. And it's funny because, you know, I used to take kids to, like, the soccer games and stuff, so.
Isaiah Pacheco. So you get this base knowledge of the whole offense for a lot of those guys that makes it much easier on Patrick Mahomes because he knows that they know.
The 11, Callahan brings the pressure.
And completes to Valdez-Scantling, 3rd and 5.
Getting it out just a little off time will bring up 3rd down.
I tell you, Ronaldo Hill and Brandon Staley, they've had a nice game plan here. They really have. They're bringing pressure in all different directions. And they haven't sacked Patrick Mahomes yet, but they've hit him plenty, and they've pressured him even more.
It's one of those interesting plays in a game. Chargers get the ball to start the second half. They created a long field. They might be able to get the ball at the end.
No F-bombs in the chat, please.
Stop Mahomes here on 3rd and 5.
All right, here we go. Mahomes throws, incomplete to Kelsey. That's a 3 and out.
And it's a 3 and out for the second straight drive for the Chiefs.
And every time they've had that big situation, it has been Derwin James who plays all over the field, every role you can imagine. It knows exactly what Kelsey's going to do. He's going to come off the ball slowly, make a quick move. He was all over it. Nowhere to throw the ball for Patrick Mahomes.
You'd think a guy playing in L.A. would get all the attention he deserves. Derwin James deserves more attention. He's an exceptional player. Tommy Townsend got pressured there.
Kick is off.
Hang time, DeAndre Carter fair catches a 50-yard punt at the
Arigisalia.
9-yard line. Timeout 2.
Oh no, I could just see it now, yo. It's like it just being like a disaster. What's up, Spark? And I see it on both sides. Some people are like, "Yeah, just do it, and we'll help you out in the chat." And it's like, I can't be getting help from the chat in real time. Like, it's real time, you know? And then I got to, like, learn all the players' names, all that stuff. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Maybe, like, next year, right? I can, like, study on it. I can, like, pop in a couple games just to see how the channel reacts to it before we get to that point. And then, obviously, if it becomes a thing, then, you know, we can talk about the World Cup. But I just don't want to put myself in a situation to where, like I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do everything. And then, like, you just bomb at it. Because it's not about just trying new stuff. It's about, like, actually understanding what the hell you're talking about. Like, there's a reason why I'm very comfortable calling football because I know football. There's a reason why I'm very good at calling basketballs because I played basketball. So it's like, and I mean baseball, I've been watching baseball for years, so I'm comfortable calling that for the most part. But soccer is like way down that line. Soccer is like way down that line. So shout out to Chris Sanders for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Kimber? Chargers fan in the building. Taiwan is moving. Shout out to you, yo. Shout out to you. Shopkey says, bro, you're up against too many epic commentators for soccer. Have you heard Mexicans call a soccer game insane? Right? Well, like, there's, like, so much competition for soccer, too, right? Like, so much competition. They'd be like, who the hell is this guy? What is he doing? He needs to go back to basketball. That's exactly what will happen, yo. Shout out to you guys. All right, here we go.
It's worth Melissa Stark. Terry McCauley, three-time Super Bowl referee, back in the studio. Chargers take over at their own 39.
Herbert throws, and that's going to be a first down to Allen for 11 yards.
First down, Mike Williams, that injured ankle bothering him. He's
First and 10.
Questionable to return, but Allen's still out there.
Oh, man, I've been waiting to see this out of the Chargers.
Michael H., that's true, man.
Anybody just understand zone defenses. Turn around, catch it. Turn up the field, pick up the first down. What an asset he is to have back.
Targeted 3 times, was caught 2. Austin Eckler to the left, and he gains 3 as we hit the 2-minute warning here at SoFi. Chargers trying to score before halftime. They get it to start the second half. As promised, the quarterbacks have put
All right, so 2-minute warning. Scores 13-17, 4-point game. Chargers up. They have the ball. 2nd and 7. We come back from the 2-minute warning. Yeah, it's like I said, it's just a decision that I'll sleep on. Shout out to Brian Hernandez for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. So yeah. How many times are you going to scream goal in a World Cup? Like 2 or 3 times in like 4 hours? Isn't that how it goes? Michael H. says, baseball, hockey, soccer, or playoff-only sports for me. Yeah. Shout out to you, Lucas. Thanks a lot, bro. Yeah, I'm just... There's so much involved. So much involved. But, like I said, I'm going to do my research. I'm not making any promises, but I'm not going to, I'm not just going to let people down and not do any research. So I'll do some research tonight. Like I said, if I feel comfortable and I completely get it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember this, and that kind of stuff, then we'll see. If not, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. So we shall see. We're in a quick commercial break, guys. 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Chargers when we come back. They're at the KC 47. It is a 4-point game. Yeah, boxing and UFC is easy, right? I wish boxing was still in. I mean, obviously, like, people have been requesting UFC and that kind of stuff. So, that's something that we can start looking into for sure, because I know that sport as well as boxing. But that's super niche as well. It's super niche. So, I don't know. A lot to think about, lots to discuss.
Questionable, not looking very promising from the 47. It's 2nd and 7. And Eckler will be pulled down. No gain, minute 52 to go. Remember, the Chargers have just 1 timeout remaining.
And we're starting to see now the Kansas City Chiefs say, all right, enough of this. We're going to start bringing a little pressure of our own. And a big reason why is that Mike Williams isn't in the game. He really has been that guy that they fear a little bit, right? Anytime that they get those one-on-one situations, he goes out, and here come the Chiefs.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. KC also sitting on one timeout.
Pressure coming. Herbert runs. Gets the edge. Runs out of bounds. Flag comes late hit. Wow. Way to go, Chiefs defense. Are you kidding me?
He's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down.
Makes no sense. Why would you give that up?
Not much question, is there, Mike?
Personal foul. Late hit, out of bounds. Defense number 32. This 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. It's first down.
He's clearly over the white. What do you? And then you raise your hands like you didn't do it.
Right? It's frustrating for the Kansas City sideline. Andy Reid looking at the replay and the fans, but
it's not a lot, but what they pay these quarterbacks is a lot.
Right.
So they're not going to let that a lot happen.
Yeah. It's the right call by the book. Foot on the white, 15 yards, and Herbert scrambling as he did a little bit more last week. Wasn't going to get the first down there, but the penalty puts the Chargers now at the 27-yard line.
All right, Supernova. Herbert throws, caught. And Palmer gets a first down and more.
How about this throw?
That was the quote, Father Time. I made it earlier.
Keeps going, fights to the 2-yard line, close to the 1 with 45 seconds left.
You want to take your time now, though.
Yeah, you silly Supernova.
Timeout taken here as you watch Eckler run through contact.
Timeout, Kansas City.
Yeah. I tell you, I think it's really helping Austin Eckler that Isaiah
Shout out
Spiller
to MYZZK for subscribing.
Right?
Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Alive, and now with some of those big pass plays that they're hitting on the outside, we're starting to see this offense look the way that it was supposed to look. And really this whole thing kind of started with Keenan Allen with that first little drive starter, the quick pass, getting it down the field. This looks more like what I think everybody thought the Chargers were going to look like this year.
So 40 seconds left. KC taking that last time.
What's up, Dog?
And 1 here.
Shout out to you, bro.
And they go back to that good call on the short kickoff after the penalty. A couple of penalties by the Chiefs have hurt them significantly here in the first half.
Step up, and that's going to be Chiefs defense making a play.
Now it's 3rd down, and we'll see.
Loss of about 2 yards. 3rd and 2.
Sometimes you
quick
need
timeout
to
called
not
by
run into
the
your own guy
Chargers.
to make it really work. So you're going to go this way to go this way, and that usually doesn't
What's up,
work
David?
out.
Ouch. It's a self-wham. Wow.
Well, here we go, because we know that Justin Herbert, they love to throw the ball in the red zone. I mean, some of the numbers, I think they're the #1 team in the NFL as far as who throws it the most down here. So Austin Eckler's going to get his shot, but this is where you really just missed Mike Williams because you just couldn't play man-to-man on the outside.
So 3rd and 2.
Let's take a look. We've got Keenan Allen outside now.
23 seconds, no timeout. So if they're stopped short, they have to hustle on the ball and do something. The first 3rd and 2.
Pressure coming. Herbert throws and complete.
Allen was battling back there as Herbert was being
And this will lead to a field goal.
Jones.
What's up, Robert?
We talked about Jamari Sawyer on the left side. You guys going against Frank Clark here just enough, and to flush out Herbert. Well, that was some stand, though, by the Kansas City Chiefs defensively. That was a big sequence.
And let's credit L'Jarius Sneed back there, plastering Allen.
Got to make a phone call at the half.
As the play wound down. So the Dicker field goal.
Field goal is good. Score is 20-13. It is a one-score game.
A couple of touchdowns, including one from Austin Eckler.
7-point lead for the Chargers.
Melissa.
Mike, you mentioned those 31 touchdowns since the start of last season by Austin Eckler. Well, that makes his fantasy owners happy. Those owners include Eckler himself. He has 6 leagues, could only draft himself in 2 of them. He laughed and told me and said, I'm hard to get these days. He said in one of the leagues, he traded up to number 3 to try and get himself, but fantasy Eckler went number 1, so he had to settle for Derrick Henry.
That's settled. It's a good settle. That's
Shout out to you, Rebecca.
It really is. You sit at your draft.
Robert, I think the Chiefs are going to take this.
You go to your draft. I will take me with my first round pick.
Yeah, I never did that. No, I took Jerry Rice.
They had fantasy football then.
Yeah, on tablets.
Chiefs get the ball.
As Melissa was talking about the touchdowns, but also the receiving and the running, gives you so much. Christian McCaffrey, among the players who always go right at the top of the fantasy drafts. Dicker will put this ground ball down there. It's picked up by the fullback, Michael Burton. Got across the
Burton gets to about the 37.
And takes the clock down to 6 seconds remaining.
All right, so let me ask you something.
What's up, Jesse?
Michael Burton, is it better for Michael Burton to return that or keep as much of that? I mean, they could have given him, I hate to say it, 13 seconds.
Come on.
Right there.
4 people in Buffalo have 75
Yes, the
inches
raffle.
of snow, and you're throwing 13 seconds out.
The raffle.
They wanted that.
Well, they're at the 37, so you can take a shot down the field here, right? With Mahomes.
Yeah.
Do you bite off 10 yards to get a little bit closer for that one deep shot down the field? Let's see. No timeouts. They try to get a little bit here.
Throw incomplete.
For Sky Moore.
2nd and 10. 3 seconds left.
Down to 3 seconds left.
The options just a little limited. It's a rare time. Basically, nobody rushed.
And Kadarius Toney, just 1 target so far, and not out here right now, Chris. He's back in the locker room, and he's been listed as questionable to return with a hamstring injury.
They're thin at receiver. I mean, they really are.
Lutz, I see you. That was a good one.
Those are big losses.
Final play of the
Mahomes throws, caught.
Watson can do after the catch, trying to pick up blocks down here.
Goes nowhere. And that will be halftime. What's up, Lil Pipe? What's up, bro?
Drives. They get the ball to start the second half in a game they need to tighten this division. Chargers lead by 7. Time now for the Toyota halftime with Maria, Tony, and Jason. Maria.
Appreciate it, Mike. Well, Coach, you just heard.
All right. I will be back in just a moment. All right, guys, we are just through halftime. I am all over the place here. All right. Shout out to you, Dennis. Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate you guys as well. Playoff picture for the AFC. Let me check it out. So they're giving Chiefs first round bye. Bills at Ravens. Patriots at Titans. Bengals at Dolphins. Eagles first round bye. 49ers at Vikings. Giants at Seahawks. Cowboys at Buccaneers. None of this matters right now. Not at all. Especially if the Chiefs lose this game. This is why I kind of don't like these predictions. Because there's so much that could happen before we even get to this point. There's so much that changes before we even get to. I mean, it's cool to like speculate and have predictions and stuff, yeah. But the reality is, none of this stuff matters until we get to that point. It's way too early. Exactly, Philip. It's too early. It's 7 more weeks of football. Shout out to you, Carter. Thanks a lot, man. It's just weird. You know, it gets people hype. It gets people motivated. Some people like want to be right. Like, oh, I called the playoff prediction. Like, it's cool. But the reality is, what we're looking at now, it's going to be completely changed in 6 weeks, in 5 weeks. Completely changed. So, what up, Stay Low? Shout out to you, bro. I need the Chiefs to win to keep the Bengals in the hunt. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the Chiefs don't win this, then what? The whole playoff prediction is just completely changed then. The map and projections are trash then at that point. What's up, Nicholas? Yeah, you know, stay low. Just chilling. Are we back at it? Chargers will be getting the ball.
If we're going to have a December to watch in the AFC West, or if the Chiefs are going to take a stroll to a 7th consecutive division title.
What's up, Liam?
Harrison Butker in the kickoff. DeAndre
All right, here we go.
Bring it back from the goal line. Carter finds that seam.
Carter gets to about the 28. There's a flag down.
Thrown down as Carter goes down, and looks like the Chargers will be.
Yeah, man, it was an ugly victory, but it was a victory.
No accepted penalties against Los Angeles, 4 against KC in the first half.
There were 2 fouls by the.
You feel like the Vikings are going to win, considering what you just saw in the Cowboys game?
This penalty's enforced half the distance to the goal. First down, Los Angeles.
After the half, Melissa spoke with Brandon Staley.
Mike Williams just officially ruled out with that right ankle injury, Brandon. How does that that affect what you do offensively in the second half?
Shout out to you, Anthony. Trevor, I mean, obviously it's a good conversation, but it'll never happen.
Hate it for Mike because he was off to a great start in the game.
They won't ever do something that drastic.
How do you continue to contain Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, we got to be good on third down. Got to be good on third down. Got to stay connected in pass coverage, and then
handoff.
Get a takeaway in the second half to really
and Eckler gets 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6.
Thoughts of Brandon Staley. Austin Eckler, a gain of 4. L'Jarius Sneed slow to get up after the tackle. We're going to stop the game here and have Sneed checked out by the athletic training staff.
That would be a major
Sneed's
loss.
going to be checked
that
out.
guy has played great. And as a matter of fact, tonight he's been playing a little different role. He's been playing on the outside, and we've seen Trent McDuffie playing a little bit more on the slot. I think in part the plan was probably with Mike Williams, the bigger guy outside, put the bigger body. But that shows some great versatility, not only for L'Jarius Sneed, but Trent McDuffie as well.
No, Carter, I'm just saying, like, do you really think that the Vikings stand a chance, considering what just happened?
He ran himself into the big body of Corey Linsley, the center, as he was making that tackle.
Yeah, shout out to you, Anthony. We still here, bro.
So 4 for Eckler on first down. You heard Michael Bandy mentioned by Brandon Staley. That was the man who just went in motion.
Play is caught. Josh Palmer for 16 yards. First down. Chargers.
Was targeted.
How good has Joshua Palmer been tonight? And it's not just like making plays, it's the aggressive way that he's making them and the runs after the catches and the running backs as well. I mean, that whole first half, we saw Austin Eckler breaking tackles. We saw Isaiah Spiller. They've gotten more yards after contact in the first half of this game than any game all season.
Palmer had 106 against Atlanta. Over 100 for the second time. Herbert pulls it.
Herbert throws. It's going to be caught by Carter for 5 yards.
5-yard line. It's a pickup of 5. You know, we saw Sneed taken out of the game there for a moment. That happened to Herbert last week at the end of the first half against San Francisco, and he told us no after effects from that Dre Greenlaw hit where Greenlaw was ejected and was subsequently fined for it. Herbert said he got checked out, but Herbert did say, you know what, in those situations they call down and check on you. If the medical staff, if they think I can't go, that's good. We need those guys to help protect us from those situations.
From ourselves in many ways. I'll follow up with one comment after that.
2nd and 6. Handoff. Stop in the back. And that's going to be a 2-yard loss for Spiller.
Yeah, they're starting to come off the edge here as well, and you'll see the pressure coming around the outside. The Chiefs have come out really firing just a little bit more here to start this second half. But one of the things that Justin Herbert basically said to us, like when I was playing, it was almost you felt obligated to go back in, even if you were wobbly or whatever, because, you know, I think
3rd and 7.
If they know that I've got a problem, I'm glad. I want to be out of the game. And that's really changed, and good for the league for those guys to feel like that.
Flag. Play is blown dead.
Flag here. Stop the play with a false start.
False start.
And make it 3rd and longer.
Before the snap, false start. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
It's on Trey Pipkins. He's back in there at right tackle. Missed the game last week with a knee injury.
Yeah, sometimes you want a little jump start when they're going against Chris Jones when he's lined up on the outside. But let's give Pipkins a little credit playing on that bad knee, and he has more than held his own out here tonight.
Sneed over there as they wait and watch to see if he will return. The Chiefs load up with their good
Carter, Bills Mafia.
Coming after Herbert.
Pressure. And Herbert goes down. That is a 9-yard sack. Dana.
All the attention to Clark and Jones and Dunlop. And let their friends
denied.
This may be the first sack allowed all year by Jamari Sawyer here. Let's take a look. That old pick tough play. It's so hard. You know, that inside guy comes from inside to outside, bangs off the tackle. The guard switches back inside, and you get the free sack.
Second punch of the night for J.K. Scott. Big hang time. And Sky Moore back because of the injury to Tony.
Moore gets to about the 32. And that's where Kansas City will start. 7-point game. As we take a quick commercial break. Can anybody mention a team right now that is truly dominant? That every game they played, they've won by over 20 points? 21 points? Can anyone name a team that is dominant in which they've won almost every game, even if they took a loss, 1 or 2 losses, but they've won every game by more than 20 points? I'll wait. No, you can't. Go look it up. No team is dominant this year. There's no clear-cut team where everyone's like, that's the team that's going to win the Super Bowl. You can't name one. There's no dominant team. They're all on and off. Just like Stalo said. They're all on and off teams right now. There is not one dominant team in the NFL. Not one. The only team that's dominant in the NFL right now is the family. Shout out to the family. No, there's no team that's dominant in the NFL right now. Yeah, it was basically a trick question. And everyone's like, the Cowboys, the Bengals. No, there is no dominant team in the NFL right now. Go look at the points. Go look it up. There has not been a team that has consistently won by 20 points or more this year. Consistently.
Sort of kept the Chargers defense in this thing. There were no knockout blows, but under pressure in the first half, Mahomes just 1 for 6 for 13 yards, and so it definitely paid dividends.
And look at the Mahomes numbers, 50% completion.
1st and 10.
He's at 67% on the year. Isaiah Pacheco will run to the
Pacheco
right.
gets around the edge.
James was blocked.
And that's a first down.
Chases him out of bounds right around midfield. They'll mark it at the 49-yard line and a gain of 18 for the rookie out of Rutgers.
Now, Kyle Van Noy took a really hard inside position, and you see,
got a Chargers player down.
He was injured for the Chargers. So this first snap, you got some significant injuries on both sides of the ball here as we go into this second half. Melissa, you got some KC updates.
Yes, running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been downgraded to out with an ankle injury, and the Chiefs also lose one of their veterans in the secondary, safety Juan Thornhill, who we were talking about earlier. He is out with a calf injury.
Well, that's a really big loss. We saw L'Jarius Sneed come over to be looked at the medical tent at the start of this third quarter. And now Murray, who plays a key role with his speed, Chris, the first-round pick out of Oklahoma, the linebacker spot.
And so many times he can be the spy. He can be the one that sits there and waits for Patrick Mahomes to make a move. And now it looks like he's going to have a tough time coming out. It was interesting, though, with L'Jarius Sneed. He actually asked after that first game when Mike Williams had the couple of big plays in that game, he said, Coach, put me on him. And he specifically asked to get moved outside for this game. So that's the reason I'm saying that would be a significant loss, and certainly starting inside linebacker Kenneth Murray would be as well.
Well, the Chargers on the defensive side, as we showed you earlier, no stranger to injuries this year. And really, when you take a bigger picture view at it, what Brandon Staley and this club has done is is quite something.
And Murray Jr. is going to walk off the field after the
and has some sizzle on offense, and there's always something that
injury
happens
talk.
to the Chargers. It's missed field goals, it's untimely mistakes, and Brandon Staley's really trying to change that culture. People will call it chargering when those things happen to this franchise. And he tried to bring in winners, guys from good college programs, trying to do a reset a little bit. But man, have they had a lot of things happen to them this year, and still here they are at 5-4. And if they win this half and win this game, they are right in the mix in this division, which is a great accomplishment.
But you still are staring at number 15 across the line of scrimmage, and they had this kind of lead in the first game too.
Yep. Troy Reeder, core special teamer, has come in. Only played a couple of snaps of defense.
Hand off.
And Pacheco on the
Pacheco gets another. Just short for the first down, but gets 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
And Andy Reid's done that with Eric Bieniemy on these first 2 snaps.
Watch these little darting moves here. As he changes directions, and he played some quarterback, but you can just see that energy. It's like a lot of quick 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And he really gives the defenses a tough time.
40.
Hand off.
There's the 1, 2, 3 to
and there's a first down. Another run by Pacheco for 8 yards.
First down for Pacheco.
This run game is working.
He played a lot of quarterback, right? 4 years in high school.
Yeah, and you know, he's a little Tarkington or something, or Lamar Jackson. Let's update that just to get me out of the Stone Age. Fran, not that you're in the Stone Age. I'll be dead on all rounds.
Pacheco in the 7th round. He was recruited by Maryland and Syracuse and Pittsburgh, and ended up going to Rutgers, where he wore number 10. Looked like he was still going when Bryce Callahan had him there for a second. It's still weird to look at the Chiefs and see number 10 and not see Tyreek Hill, but that's the number Pacheco wore at Rutgers, so it's open. I'll take it. That's my number. He's making a name for himself.
No, he is. And now Kansas City's getting back to what we thought might happen in this game without some of those receivers. Would they just attack the inside and pressure this defensive line that's inexperienced, that's very light inside? They've had to bring up a lot of new players and just keep attacking.
Pacheco out, McKinnon in.
Mahomes on the run. Flag is thrown. Incomplete. Flag is down.
Coming across, and Derwin James coming in.
Looks like it was a free play.
To try to find that football.
Yeah, good play by Mahomes. He knew it was a free play.
Offside. Defense number 8. This is a 5-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
The good ones just know win,
jumped.
don't they? Just no win. And now you're in a really dangerous situation. Essentially, you can throw it twice here and still pick up a first down if you're willing to go for it on 4th down. Anything goes on this play for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's basically a free play.
And all 3 tight ends in the game over there to the right. And they give to the left.
Hand off. And McKinnon gets 4 yards. That'll be a Chiefs first down.
The ankle injury. Jerick McKinnon asked to run a little bit more to give Pacheco a rest.
Yeah, we've seen Derwin James doing so many things. Here he is back at a little bit more of a traditional safety position, but he hits like a linebacker. When he comes up there, you know it.
Kansas City edges into the red zone. Only Tennessee, better red zone team in the league this year. McKinnon.
Handoff from McKinnon, gets another 7 yards.
Ground-based second half from Eric
Run game is working.
You know how we see running backs sometimes kind of just delay a little bit? It gives these blockers a chance to get a little bit more of a push, and McKinnon a little more time for the vision. That time you see Trey Smith come around, and McKinnon could see it and make the cut off of it. I actually like those sort of delayed plays with that pulling offensive guard.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 for Mahomes.
Handoff, another run.
It's going to be short of the first down. We'll have 3rd and inches coming up as we come to halfway here in the 3rd quarter. No scoring so far.
And Mike, sometimes when the Chargers get in this kind of situation where They're running. We'll see them jump into a 6-man defensive line and put Drew Tranquill right in behind it. But do you do that with Patrick Mahomes? I'm guessing not. They do it a lot. Not sure they're doing it here.
73, Nick Allegretti, extra lineman. And
3rd and inches.
He's reported eligible.
Hand off, and the Chargers defense steps up. Loss of a yard.
To make that initial move inside. And now they force it to 4th and a couple. And instead of going for it, the Chiefs will try a field goal.
You can just see it. They piled up in there. Like when you get 4 right
I don't think
here,
any kind of change like that late in the season,
everybody's shooting the gap.
It's not a good thing.
I really would have expected Patrick Mahomes to audible at that moment. I just thought that was, you know, when you get Patrick Mahomes an opportunity to have man-to-man everywhere, that might have been his spot.
Heck of a play by Morgan Fox.
Denied.
That up.
Field goal is up for the Chiefs. It is good. And we have a 4-point game. 16-20. Chargers up. As we have 6 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And we're going to take a quick little commercial break. Shout out to Walter for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Walter. Welcome to the channel. Timo, you hilarious, bro. Thanks a lot, Walter. Have a good time, man. Thanks a lot, Renegade Raider. Welcome to the channel as well. Guys, some quick housekeeping. 1,232 viewers, 396 likes. We need 104 to get to 500. 104 likes, 104 thumbs up to get to 500. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, so we can hit that 500 mark.
Season approaching. Let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam. Why not? And we have Chris Jones right up front drawing double teams on nearly every single play. We haven't seen him be a major factor. That's why. But when you double team one player,
shout out to Leon Wallace for following on Facebook. Thanks a lot, Leon. Shout out to you, man.
And he's the one that got the sack. So there you go, Walmart and company.
You're going to get me a 4K Skycam for the holidays? I like that. Thank you. I didn't know you gave such nice gifts. The 25, Herbert.
Herbert under pressure, just throws it away.
He did have Josh
2nd and 10.
Coming open, but he also had L'Jarius Sneed back in the game and bringing some pressure.
Wow, that was weird almost. Because you're going to get Palmer going across, Snead coming off here, but it looked like it was going to break for a big play. He just, I guess, never saw Palmer, who had nobody around him.
So it's 2nd and 10, Keenan Allen, who's been in and out of the lineup as he returns from his hamstring injury, back in now.
Pressure coming, gets it off. And Allen gets 9 yards in the catch, 3rd and 1. Thanks a lot, William. Shout out to you, man.
There you go. I mean, this is what Travis Kelce does for the other side. So they're bringing everybody. Everybody's rushing over here. So what do? You're a smart player. Keenan Allen, just turn around. That guy's like 12 yards off of you. And then they quit blitzing so much. So you have to have like that savvy player out there, the veteran that understands from the quarterback position what's happening.
The guys had 739 receptions.
3rd and 1. Handoff.
3rd and short.
And he is going to be stopped. Just short. This will be 4th and 1.
And then Willie Gay over there to shut it down. Brandon Staley so often will go for the 4th down, but not in this situation. 3rd of the game left.
Huge play by Chris Jones. Get across, and he picked off the pulling guard at Filer from the backside, and that's really what made that play.
Shout out to Nate Morales for following on Facebook. Thanks a lot, Nate.
So 2 drives here in the second half, and the Chiefs have gotten the Chargers off the field. Just 1 first down in the first drive, nothing here. J.K. Scott's kicking it against Sky Moore is back in place of Kadarius Toney.
Punt is off.
Hang time's outstanding. Let it go. As you bounce all the way down to the 14.
Will be taken at the 14. For the Chiefs, they'll take over at their 14. 4-point game. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. As next up, we'll see Mahomes and company. Thanks a lot, Frederica. Thanks for the love. Shout out to you. All right, guys, we need 73 more likes to hit that 500. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 73 more to hit 500, guys. Shout out to You Ugly ASF for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Richard Ford following on Facebook. Thanks a lot, Richard. Shout out to you, man. Ric Flair, where you at? What's up, Brandon? Shout out to Dallas Cowboys fan 41183 for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Renegade, Bills Mafia.
Out there all night long. Hasn't gone so well, but Kelce against anybody else on this Chargers defense.
What's up, Eric?
It leads to Dion-esque kind of plays.
Little LT, little Dion. He had 62 receiving yards, Chris, in the first half, in the first quarter, I should say.
1st and 10. Play action.
Mahomes.
Mahomes gets sacked. He loses 7 yards. James on the sack. It's going to be 2nd and 17.
And he comes up with a sack
Shout out to Adaka Simon and Ben Chen for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
And then gives him a little bit of the body slam on the back end of it to come up with that first sack against Patrick Mahomes.
What a sack on Mahomes.
The only thing is too bad he can't play all 11 positions out there. I think he could do it.
Finish him. 2nd and 17.
From the 7,
Mahomes throws. And that's going to be incomplete, broken up, no flags. Pass was to Gray.
Mostly special teams. In for the injured Kenneth Murray now.
Watch this play by Reeder. Going to get his hands right between the hands of Gray, and there
3rd and 17.
No way to hang on to the ball. You're talking about a veteran guy getting it done.
3rd and 17.
He had a lot of snaps when he was with the Rams.
Holmes wanted a flag. He wants a completion too. He's one of his last 7. 3rd and 17.
Here we go. Mahomes throws. That's caught. That's going to be Watson. 25-yard catch. Gets the first down at the Chiefs' 32.
He spent his first 4 years with the Buccaneers.
Part of playing defense is you know they're going to try and distract you. This time they clear a zone and allow Watson to come in right behind it. Clear the zone out with Sky Moore.
I did, Carter.
And that was one that had a
I did.
extra hum baby.
1st and 10. Throw is caught. Another first down for the Chiefs. Another one.
Another one.
Shout out to Leon Wallace for becoming a member of the family.
You know, it's a little like
getting access to exclusive content, giveaways, and, of course, meetings with your boy Jay. Shout out to you, Leon. Welcome to the family. First and 10. Play action. Mahomes throws. It floats. Incomplete.
It was Kyle Van Noy with the pressure. Mahomes a little annoyed. He wanted him to move with him.
Tell you what, that was a good pressure right there. Was that Morgan Fox? Yeah. You know, I almost think that Morgan Fox got around there and was afraid he'd already thrown it and didn't want to hit him. Kind of gave him a double push. He's kicking himself watching the dog show.
Kelsey out, 2nd and 10.
Handoff to Pacheco. He gets 3 yards. Going to be 3rd and 7.
We talked about the dog show that we'll have after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on NBC on Thanksgiving Day. Then we got the football game at night. Morgan Fox has a dog that is competing in that national dog show. So Winston will be part of your Thanksgiving viewing if you're a Chargers fan.
You have to say that differently. You have to say like Winston.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A little aristocratic.
That's why you said it. 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7.
Kelsey blocks. They throw. Complete Sky Moore.
Big throw to Sky Moore. 15 yards on the catch.
He's been a factor here tonight. His 3rd reception after a 7 in the first part of the season.
Packers suck for what, bro? Why'd that start a GoFundMe? Explain why.
Set him up perfectly, make a big play, keep this significant drive alive.
About 20 left. Jerick McKinnon to the right. That's it to the outside. He'll be stopped there.
And that's going to be a run for McKinnon for 6 yards.
You know, it's so interesting talking to Staley. He does a lot of basketball stuff, right?
Yes.
And he goes, you know, sometimes in basketball, the other team starts getting on a little roll.
Oh, Mike, you said he posted that earlier?
Like that, and you want to call a timeout.
Yeah,
but
cool.
You can't call timeouts in football like you can't because they want to kill the roll.
Right.
So you need a play to kill the roll if you're going to get them off the field.
outside handoff this time. And nowhere for McKinnon to roam free. Derek Tuska in there for the stop. They'll bring up third down.
I'll tell you, the other thing it's done, all these runs have forced the Chargers to bring 3 defense.
So just a quick reminder to members of the family, we'll be doing a $250 gift card raffle. The gift card can be obviously to your choice, Best Buy, Foot Locker, wherever you want it to be, or if you just want a simple cash app for $250. That will be available for members of the family right before Christmas. We'll be doing that raffle. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to members of the family, because that's what we do over here. $250 raffles to members who decide to join up for $9.99 a month. Shout out to you guys. 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs here as we end the third quarter. Score is 16-20, 4-point game. And that's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Shout out to you, King. I said Kansas City would win this game. That was my prediction. Just close to 35, Eric. 35. Spark perplexed. Perplexed. Like, it's just weird to me. Like, does anyone go into like a store and when they buy something, they're like, you know what? I want to go talk to the manager. You need to change your price. Like, when you go to a store, you pay the price, or you just don't. You keep it moving. It's weird to me. Like, I don't go to like the Nike outlet and I'm like, you know what? These shoes are just too much. You guys need to lower the prices. You pay the price. Or you just don't. I don't get it. It's weird. All right, here we go. That's caught. Kelsey. He's got space. Gets to the 10. This is a touchdown for Kansas City. Mahomes to Kelsey. And there it is. The connection that you all were waiting for.
He's a Charger killer. Doesn't matter who it is that lines up. Here's a cornerback on the outside, Asante Samuel. One-on-one, man-to-man, and just can't keep up. And it always looks so close. You always think, I got him, and then you don't got him. And he makes plays. He has killed the Chargers this year.
Harrison Butker, extra point.
An extra point is good. Kansas City's back up by 3. 14 minutes, 50 seconds left in the fourth
This guy has
quarter.
the wiggle of any running back or wide receiver you want to talk about. His ability after the catch is what's going to land him in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I know we have fun with him, and he does a lot of fun stuff, and we talk about that. But in space, getting open and making plays in the biggest moments of games, he does it week after week after week. And no matter where Patrick Mahomes starts looking, you know in his mind what he's thinking. How do I get it to 87?
You saw Nasir Adderley through that tackle.
Shout out to you, Spark.
Right through him, and Adderley is being looked at in the medical tent on the sidelines. You said it, Chris, and we've had the pleasure now, the first 10 games of the season, we've seen the Chiefs 3 times, and you just watch Kelsey, and it just is an appreciation of the incredible intangibles to go with the great physical still in year 10 in the league.
And the wiggle at that age, right?
Right.
On that last drive, it was Kelsey on all these key third downs. Just remember.
Shout out to Nick B for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Nick. Welcome to the channel.
That was not Kelsey right there, but I built it up well. There's another key third down, but when it came down to money time and putting the thing in the end zone, yes, sir. A little hesitate, a little wiggle, a little go, and now it is up to the Chargers to answer. They have not been answering in the second half of games here lately.
8 plays run by Los Angeles.
Handoff.
And Austin Eckler.
And Eckler gets 9 yards on the run.
Thrown down after a gain of 9.
Oh, yeah, we're doing Monday Night Football tomorrow.
Sends him to the ground and sends him to the side.
49ers, Cardinals. Game will be in Mexico.
Close eye on him. Isaiah Spiller comes in.
But I like the approach, though, by Joe Lombardi. It's the same thing that Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy were doing on the other side. Be patient. Don't be afraid to run that ball on first down. This game really started to shift for the Kansas City Chiefs.
We have a 3-point game, 2nd and 1 for the Chargers. Handoff, and Spiller gets no gain on the run. 3rd and 1.
It'll be 3rd and very short.
Yeah, and at that time it was a nice job by Herbert. He knew exactly what was happening. Jarius Sneed's going to come in here and get in that gap. That's where the play design was. But there he
Chiefs
is,
defense looking to make a stop here. 3rd and 1.
Down tight like that. But Jarius Sneed, 3.5 sacks on the year. He leads all defensive backs. So you don't want to bring him into play too often.
Only need inches here. It's no Eckler. It's Sony Michel, who has not played much here tonight. But will here.
And wait a minute.
Be marked at the 35. All he's got to do is get to the stripe for the first down. And he does.
They're going to say they got it. It is a first down.
Are you a little surprised we didn't see the quarterback snake?
1st and 10 at the Chargers 35.
Pushing, but I didn't see any of the big guys in there.
Shout out to my man Benji coming through with the $2 super chat. Says love to Jay in the wrench gang.
Just that little chess game now.
Thanks a lot, Benji. Shout out to you, bro.
Get out of 5 DBs and bring in another linebacker. Leo Chanel in the game, the rookie. And Herbert will go to the air on first down.
Herbert, little toss play. And Eckler gets 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, well, he watches film on Mahomes too, right? Come out everybody else. Every high school player does the same thing. So why not? I think the key guy coming down the stretch, though, is going to be Keenan Allen. A couple of those shorter underneath
Love to Jay and the wrench game.
Keenan Allen snuck in behind the next level. He understands
2nd and
the
4.
defenses of the Chiefs. Just think he's going to have to be a major factor.
Second and 4.
Handoff, another run. Eckler gets 3 yards, 3rd and 1.
3 maybe. Colin Saunders has been big the last couple of weeks with the tackle there. So you talk about Keenan Allen, he's coming in and out, and you think there's no Mike Williams, maybe he can play him more. Chargers are trying to be very disciplined and keep him on a pitch count tonight, just so he doesn't strain that hamstring too much and you don't have him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, they called it part of the rehab, but you also wonder, are they putting him in on pass plays and not runs?
There's the sneak.
And that's going to be a sneak.
There's the first down.
Herbert gets the first down.
So they had Keenan Allen
2 yards on the scramble.
Pass play and on none of those runs. So you just have to be a little careful to not give a tell.
We saw Nasir Adderley, who we mentioned went right into the blue tent after the Kelsey touchdown, now heading up the tunnel for further examination. 11 minutes left. Chargers have led most of the way here. Kelsey touchdown put KC on top.
Play action. Throw is caught. And Eckler gets 11 yards on the catch. 1st and 10. Chargers are marching down the field.
It's a big-time play that time by Eckler. I didn't think he was going to be able to get to the sticks. Turned on the Jets and just made it. Kept that left foot in bounds, and he had to.
So
1st and 10.
Chargers, 7 plays so far, moving them to the KC side of midfield.
Quick throw on the screen. Another 1st down. The ball came out. That's Kansas City's ball. Wow. Are you kidding me? What a break for Kansas City.
Emotional damage.
On the Chargers side.
What?
The Chiefs side as well. Is that in fact a fumble? Is it clearly a fumble? Further discussion.
On the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. It's 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, there it is.
You hear the many Chiefs fans roar their approval. We'll take a peek with you on the way to break.
So, yeah, that ball is out. And that's going to be a recovery by Kansas City. Shout out to Brandon Davenport for following on Facebook. Thanks a lot, bro. Shout out to you. Also, quick shout out to Gunnar Wiseman and Ace Hole for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Score is 23-20. Kansas City recovers the fumble, so they'll be taking over with 10 minutes, 9 seconds left at the Kansas City 22. There it is. Well, don't tip me, Benji. I could definitely do it. Shout out to you, Yardy. What's up, Albert? Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, he does a great job just stripping that thing out and really making amends for a couple of those big penalties and mistakes early in the game. That was needed.
Kansas City 1st and 10. Handoff. Stop. No gain on the run for Pacheco. 2nd and 10.
Kansas City defense. It's a big play for them. They have the 3rd fewest turnovers in the league with 8 all year. They get a big one in this big moment.
Yeah, they actually win despite the turnover ratio. Usually, I think they were -3 a week ago and still came away with that one.
against Jacksonville. And they are -4 for the season. Now back to -3 with that takeaway.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for Mahomes.
Mahomes looking, runs, throws. That's a catch. Sky Moore for 18 yards. And that gets him to the 40.
They almost assaulted Travis Kelce on this one. But as he comes across the field, he draws a crowd, but also leaves some openings. Did he catch it? He sure did.
Good job.
That is a catch.
Big roll for Moore tonight. 7 catches coming in, 4 tonight.
Hand off. Run up the middle. Pacheco gets another 9 yards on the run. 2nd and 1 at the 49.
Yes, on this big series for them, they are without linebacker Kenneth Murray. He came out in the 3rd quarter, went in the medical tent for evaluation with the unaffiliated.
Emotional damage.
Stayed in there this entire time, just came out and left the field. He's questionable with a neck. And then
Kansas City running this clock.
You saw him leave the field. He went into the X-ray room. He's
3-point lead.
Right thumb.
So 2 more stars out for Los Angeles.
Pacheco gets around the edge.
Good block, holding that edge by the left tackle Orlando Brown.
It's going to be a 1st and 10.
Down KC and a ton of momentum.
Doing good, Albert. Thanks a lot, man.
And over 100 yards goes Pacheco on the night with 105. It's been a long time since the first month of last season for KC to have a 100-yard rusher.
Yeah, and I think the rest of the AFC right now is going, uh-oh. You know, we know what they have with their passing game. Now they're going to do this without McCole Hardman and Juju Smith-Schuster and rush for 100 when they really need it.
Carter, I predicted the Chiefs would take the victory.
Giving them nothing really tonight. 1 target and then out of the game with injury. 42, Pacheco inside, 2 yards. Tackled by Troy Reeder. In for Murray, who Melissa just mentioned. Past the halfway point of the 4th quarter.
Albert, where do you live, bro?
Hold them to a field goal at the most here.
Every time the Chargers get in trouble, they start sending number 3 around the edge, Derwin James. And they have to. They have to try and create some negative plays because just one play after another play after another play with a worn-down defensive line
2nd and 8.
up and injured is probably not going to be the answer.
2nd and 8.
Pressure comes. And McKinnon drops the ball. It's a fumble recovered by the Chargers. Are you kidding me?
Emotional damage.
Are you kidding me? Pacheco dropped the ball. Fumble recovered by the Chiefs. I'm sorry, by the Chargers. And they will take over at their 36, 1st and 10. Wow. Well, if you ever needed a break, there it is. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left in the 4th. And, yeah. Chargers taking it over. New York, Albert. Using way too much. Way too much. Gotta switch it up. They're like, oh, we're so... Look at what Pacheco's doing because of, McCole being out. McCole doesn't drop the ball. Pacheco does. So there you go. No, I am not, Albert. I am not a Jets fan. It's this weird night when Lutz is getting spicy. Something going on with the moon and all that stuff. You know how it goes. Everybody's spicy today. I'm a little spicy myself. A little spicy tonight. Bills Mafia, Albert. I stand corrected. That play was by McKinnon. Ball was punched out. Do apologize to Pacheco. That was on McKinnon, the fumble.
Great Chicago defensive back who made that a staple. First down, inside run.
What's up, Triple T?
For the Chargers, only a couple of yards with Isaiah Spiller. McKinnon, rare that he does that. Remember, he missed 2018 and 2019. Keenan Allen fumbled on the prior drive, and he has a message to his defense. Thank you very much.
We got about 6.5 feet of snow.
Here and do something about it.
Yeah, he needs to do something about it.
6:20 to go. Here he is. Stone Smart is 48. Only receiver, bottom of the screen.
Herbert keeps it, runs, gets the first down.
Right at the first down line. And they're going to mark him, I believe, just short. At the 45, yep.
Well, just short, 3rd and 1.
They walk it back in, so it'll be a 3rd and 1 coming up. The Chargers stay right out there.
Here we go.
Don't let the Chiefs sub. Chiefs put everybody right over
Sneak.
Herbert.
And
There, and that's going to give him the first down.
They're going to give him the first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
He did not have it right away, and they let that play go on. I think they're probably talking about, did anybody blow a whistle?
And when he lunged forward after gaining control, he reached the line to gain. It's first down.
He is not down at all.
Wow.
And nobody blew the whistle. Oh, he did drop the ball, but his knee never hit the ground in the process.
So at the 46, it is a first down, 5:12 to go.
Play action, pressure coming. Herbert steps up and just slides down. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Trying to go fast. The Chargers didn't have much going on downfield.
George Karlaftis on the outside. That rookie out of Purdue is going to create a little pressure. And Chris Jones was chasing, and I think Herbert saw 95 and said, no thank you. There have been short, quick throws around Keenan Allen.
2nd and 12. Pressure coming. Herbert goes down. That is a 6-yard sack for Gay. Huge loss. 3rd and 18.
For the second straight, now Willie Gay's going to come up with a sack on this kind of play. Here they come, right through the middle, and nobody lays a finger on it.
Wow.
Slide the center the other way, and all the rushers that they thought were coming from the other way did not, and Willie Gay did off the backside. Great call that time by Steve Spagnuolo.
4 sacks, season high against Herbert. 3rd and 18.
Deep throw.
Sideline shot here.
That's caught.
He worked inside of Williams.
Are you kidding me?
At the 16-yard line.
46 yards. What? What a throw.
I mean, that's what the great ones do, right? Even if they make a huge mistake, they come back and make sensational plays. His hands and his ability to dive.
Keenan Allen, man.
That is Keenan Allen that lit this league
Wow.
on fire for the last half.
1st and 10.
They needed 18. They got 46.
Handoff.
Inside run.
Eckler runs for about 3. 2nd and 7.
Game-tying field goal range, but of course, want to take the lead here inside of 3 minutes remaining. Both teams full complement of timeouts.
And so now you're going to see the Chargers slow things down here, because now time is much more of a factor for Kansas City and wanting to get the ball back. So the timeout, each with 3 now. We'll see how this sequence goes.
Clock is running. We're just under 2:30. 2nd and 7. Quick throw on a screen. First down for Eckler as we hit the 2-minute warning. This is wild.
Chiefs don't use a timeout, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Right there's the key block. He makes the catch.
I feel like that too. I feel like the Chiefs may let them score.
And that's really what did it.
I feel like the Chiefs may let them score.
Second all-time on the Chargers in receptions behind Antonio Gates. Keenan Allen been in the lineup so little this year, the hamstring injury. One of the biggest moments of the first 3 months.
Absolutely wild. 23-20 point game. We're at the 2-minute warning. Chargers have the ball at the Kansas City 4. 1st and goal when we come back from the commercial break. Standard pad is 6 feet, Daniel. It's 6 feet. Yeah, the standard pad height is 6 feet.
And Keenan Allen with the big mistake, but then comes right back with the biggest play of the ball game. And watch how he manipulates this on the outside. He's trying to go by the outside. It's cut off. He's going to do a little whip back to the inside.
Eating food, man.
One of the biggest plays of the year.
And streaming the games. Thanksgiving Day.
All-out blitz.
Herbert sees it, throws it. It's back to Herbert. He caught it on the deflection, and he's going to lose a couple of yards here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to score.
And a timeout will
It just
be
depends on what they're going to score.
with 1:48 to go.
Whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, they're going to score something.
Deflected it.
Kansas City, their first 30-second timeout.
And Herbert got his naughty inside.
That was
Protection
tipped.
actually was very good, and they had an opportunity with Keenan Allen on
Can't
the
see the
outside,
name.
one-on-one. But man, those Chiefs get their hands on a lot of footballs, and I think Justin Herbert gets a lot of passes.
Who's cooking?
knocked down as
I'm
well.
cooking.
For a guy who's 6'6",
Yeah.
right?
I'm the cook.
He does have a little three-quarters sort of delivery to him, though.
Second to Joe Burrow in that stat column. Has had that happen a couple of times of late, so it'll bring up second down, and that was Herbert's second reception of the year.
What's up, Felix Bills Mafia, all the way from Dubai. Shout out to you, Felix. Herbert throws. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Josh Palmer for 6 yards. Wow. Well, now.
There was just
a lot of time left on the clock. 2 timeouts for the Chiefs.
Pointing in different directions in the secondary for Kansas City. That's the rookie Brian Cook back there.
Shout out to you, Felix, man.
How about the Chargers and that drive?
Much love to my brothers out in Dubai.
He still hasn't missed a kick. 27-23. Kansas City will need a touchdown. It'll be in the hands of Mahomes.
Yo, Albert, you all right, bro? You asking a lot of questions in the chat, man. You the feds? I'm just playing, yo. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. You got a football-related question? Shout out to you, Taiwan. Oh, man. Shout out to C. David Fishing for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Yo, y'all are so silly. All right, score is 23-27. We got 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Chiefs will be getting the ball back. They have 2 timeouts and a nail-biter. 4-point game. Shout out to Stephanie McLear for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. You guys are all wondering if I have a bidet. Yeah, what's yeah, Albert, man, you know, it's all love, man. You know, I rock with everybody that come through and everybody that hop in the chat. You know, we talk, we have conversations. Obviously there's, you know, almost 2,000 viewers here, you know, and yeah, you know, we try to keep it sports, man, for the most part, you know. If you want to have a more intimate conversation, become a member of the family. You know, you can get to know me. If you wish to get to know me on that level as a, you know, family member of the channel.
Inside that he has made, and in particular, to set up this fumble that turned the game around.
2 timeouts, 75 yards, 106 seconds. Here goes Mahomes.
And that's going to be Mahomes. That's a catch by Valdez-Scantling for 18 yards.
Pushing off Bryce Callahan. It's not called. It's a gain of 18 yards. So the hand signals and his big swing here from Mahomes. For the 43.
Mahomes drops back. He's on the move, and he's going to run out of bounds. Gets about 6 on the run at the Kansas City 49. It's going to be 2nd and 4 with 1:26 left in the fourth quarter.
You see there Sebastian Joseph Day having to tap his helmet and go, I need a break. And that's what happens when you're thin. Joe Gaziano, who really was just elevated for this game. He hasn't played in the game all year, now in the biggest moment, perhaps, of this Charger season.
Second-year man out of Northwestern. Going to mark the ball back at the 49-yard line. Say Mahomes didn't go out of the first down marker, but short of it, it is 2nd and 4 with 1:18 to go.
Kelsey at the top, Derwin James overhead.
Mahomes back. Kelsey
Mahomes under pressure, throws.
Incomplete towards the sideline. Justin Watson about 10 yards away as an eligible receiver. The pressure came from Kyle Van Noy.
Kyle Van Noy is going to loop back inside here and take Joe Thuney right back into Mahomes. So a heck of a play when they needed one most.
Of course, 4-down territory. 2 plays to get 4 yards.
Jack Murphy. I think the Chiefs are going to take this. Mahomes under pressure. Throws. Incomplete. 2 flags.
I think Derwin James may get called
on the play.
It was a wrestling match. One way or another, it had to be called something.
He was over there with Kelsey.
It has been that kind of physical approach all night long between those two.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense
holding on the defense.
A 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Now you'll see it. They've been going at it pretty good all night long, but at that time, officials considered that one step too far.
And Terry McCauley, watching along with us from the studio, says proper call.
So now that's going to place
to go.
the Chiefs at the 46, 1st and 10.
Time the best do their best. Mahomes, 5 to choose from.
Mahomes throws. That's caught. 1st and 10 now at the 33. 56 seconds and counting.
Sky Moore has been a headache tonight for these Chargers.
5 catches and 7 all year. The 33.
Mahomes, pressure, steps up. He takes it. He runs. He keeps going. He gets to about the 16 as he slides.
37 seconds remaining.
1 timeout left. They use it. 37 seconds remaining.
Defensive players love this 2-man coverage where they have 2 deep safeties behind and then they play man underneath. The problem is that right there. And every quarterback in the NFL knows it. Even if you're not a running quarterback, you'll see quarterbacks run against that defense. And usually it's played, Mike, in these big situations, and they got him.
And I just had a flashback to the game we did 2 weeks ago in Tennessee. Late in the game, they need a play. There goes Mahomes, 15, 16, 18 yards. 24 straight in November and December. And he's never lost a road division game. All 13.
Here we go.
Trying to keep those 2 streaks alive.
1st and 10.
1 timeout left, 37 seconds.
Mahomes directing traffic.
Watson, the motion man. Kelsey alone on the right.
Pressure coming. Throw to Kelsey. That's going to be a touchdown. There it is. Mahomes to Kelsey. Are you kidding me? Wow. Absolutely wow. I called it.
3 touchdowns for
Called
Kelsey.
it.
The Chiefs take the lead.
Absolutely insane. Extra point is up. It's good. Score is 30-27. 3 timeouts for the Chargers. 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
James right there, you're going to get right there. And even though there's no contact for Derwin James, when he turns and sees 2 people coming at him, there's a moment's hesitation. But Kelsey won that so big right off the jump.
31 seconds is a lot of time with three timeouts. So this game isn't over. This game is not over. And Herbert can throw that ball.
A little bit back inside. These guys are so smart. They're just so smart. They know what they're doing. And Travis Kelce reads defenses every bit as well as Patrick Mahomes, which is what makes them so magical.
Shout out to Corindo, Baseball's Goated, Ninja Kid, Sean Friedrich, TD Vinix for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
They go down during other practice periods, and they just work on little things. These 2 guys, they come up with just the special sauce, and it changes week to week. And usually it changes to something that works out.
Laboratory.
That's right. 31 seconds, still time for the Chargers here. Drive's going to start at the 25. And can they get in field goal range?
Drive will start at the 25. 31 seconds. 3 timeouts for Herbert and the Chargers.
I'll tell you what, we have seen a lot of sequels to Travis Kelce making game-winning plays against these Chargers. It's amazing.
So they need about 38 yards. Dicker hit from 55 in warm-ups. So you figure they got to get back down around 3 first downs here.
First and 10. Herbert under pressure gets sacked. And he's going to go down. Loses 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Chargers call timeout.
And Chris Jones is as smart as anybody out there. He knows because they
shout out to PF Hector, Crucial Candy, and Sixter3812 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
When he rushed, he had his head up. He saw the step up, came back, and made the play. That was a monster play.
5 sacks of Herbert tonight. Most times he's been sacked in a game in his career.
2nd and 15.
Brian Cook in up over Keenan Allen.
Pressure coming. Throws. It's picked off. That's it. Bolton gets the interception after the ball was popped up. This could be it.
Allen was coming across. They converge in the secondary, and the Chiefs come away with the big takeaway and a big win.
Start right back inside again here with Chris Jones with the quick move, forces Herbert to get off that spot, backpedal, and make an uncommon throw. And the Kansas City Chiefs do what they always do. They always look like they may be out of it, that they're going to lose the game, and they just do what they do, which is find a way. And especially on the road in these divisional games. That record is just phenomenal.
And they find guys, too. Deion Bush, who hasn't played a defensive snap in a couple of weeks. Back there helping deflect it. Staley won't use the last couple of timeouts. Travis Kelce.
That is it, guys. Score is 30-27. Chiefs take it in a 3-point victory after the Nick Bolton interception. That is it, guys. Wow, what a game. Tomorrow, Monday Night Football, I will be streaming. It's going to be your 49ers and Cardinals. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow for 49ers and Cardinals, 8 o'clock. You guys have a great evening. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to all the watchers. Shout out to the Wrench Gang and the family. You guys be safe out there. And we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Football. Shout out to Unspeakable. You guys have a good night.